Hello? Hello? There we go. Now my mic is on. Hi, Biohazard. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, one sec. I drink ye my root beer. Got here early. Hey, you got here. I pulled a stupid and entirely misunderstood a message in the Discord and thought someone made me a fan video. That was not the case. They just recommended a video to react to. So I was like, okay, I guess I will go through. I need to go through the Discord video recommendations anyway. So let's do that. And this recommendation was recommended to me literally back in March 20th, 2023. Hi, Sir Rusty Studios. That was when I was still on the fence about doing like reaction stuff. So you know what? Like, I can do this as like a little gift, a little thank you to my community. And if someone recommended me garbage or someone recommended me something that like is gonna get me like demonetized or whatever, we can just, or not, hey, we can just put 18 plus on this later. So just fair warning for that. I have not seen these. These were recommended. I am doing okay. I had a few days where I was just like, oh, I don't need to have this up anymore. I was like, not feeling the best, and that just happens sometimes, right? My speech was very slurred and stuff, so I was like, I guess I'm not gonna stream because I'm gonna be like, hello, Biohazard Studios, like really slow. I have back on my channel, my brother helped me stream the Dark Pictures anthology, Little Hope. So that's one where you can definitely hear me, like the brain damage. You can hear it, right? But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit of a backlog. There's not like that many recommendations, probably because I haven't been going through the recommendations really. I just kind of go, ooh, a pop. Oh no, there's 2 more messages in the reaction stream suggestions. How much you want to bet that people are now gonna be putting more in there? Let's see. I put in a 7-second meme. Okay. Thank you, Zebigo. I was like, someone has decided to take advantage of this. Of course, I'm not going to be reacting to every single thing in the Discord. Like, there's like one that's like, it's like a Warhammer playlist and Warhammer explained. Like, I don't know anything about Warhammer, so if it's something that I know like absolutely nothing about, I'm not gonna react to them because I won't have much to say. Like, I know that doll using the government name? What? I don't see, I think that's about Warhammer, but I don't know anything about Warhammer, so I didn't get it. Hi! What was it? Sorry, my brain is doing a little bit of a stupid. I'm not totally better yet, but I made sure that I have enough energy that'll actually be, like, entertaining and not herder, I say nothing. Zemi or Zem is fine. I don't know why, but like whenever I see your name Zemi or Zem or whatever, my brain just goes Zemi Gyo! Zemi Gyo! I don't know why. But like I know like people recommended the Lythero things to me, but like on it, like they did really well, but like I'll be honest with now what I know about like reaction stuff, like I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. So like my context for that is, and it's not necessarily like 100% my sense of humor, so it was just mostly like me talking with chat. And so like I want to make sure that when I do have time and I am spending that time with you guys, doing stuff with you guys, making stuff with you guys, that it's like comprehensive and it's just not me having basically the way I feel about some of my Lythero reactions, like the DBZ ones, are like basically I was talking to you guys and had that in the background. It's like Subway Surfers in the background and I'm just talking to you guys. That's what it was. So I still want to talk with you guys. I want us to have like input and whatnot, but I also understand better about like the kind what makes good and bad reaction content. And despite that being the Lythero ones being some of the best performing ones on my channel, they're not good reaction content. Yeah, hard to react to other people being the funny guy. I remember a lot of people complained about that, LOL. Yeah, and I didn't know what I was doing back then either, right? But it's true. It's better to understand the content to react to. Exactly. Otherwise, you're just kind of like grifting off of the other thing's success, right? Like the Walton Files 4, I had a lot to say about that. In the Lythero DBZ ones, like not all the Lythero ones were just grifting though. Like the Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough, I love Sonic and Shadow and whatever, so I had a lot to say about that one. Doll reacting to a reaction of a reaction when I could totally do that. I could react to my Lythero reaction and be like, see, this is not how you react. This is, look at this grifter. And it's just me reacting, calling myself a grifter. I don't think we can get 5 dolls because there would be too many things talking over each other. I'm sorry. I can't like... Oh, wait, reacting to a reaction? I guess I could do that. Like, I could do a reaction to the Lythero one that I'm like, this is not a good reaction. Hi, Nizu. And then, like, later on, I can react to that video of me reacting to the video that's not a good reaction, and I'll probably have learned more by then and be like, this is why my reaction to my reaction is not a good reaction. And I can do that like every few years. Sounds good. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like documenting our learning experience. Actually, that's the thing that I really, really love about streaming. It's like, well, I love talking to you guys, but I also love that it like documents my it's gonna look like the OBS recording screen at some point. Yeah, I like documenting, like seeing the documentation of my progress. Like when I've been editing, because for the reaction channel, I've been editing older reaction videos. And when I post those Lythero ones, because I want to react to them, I'm gonna put like doll fails to react or doll does not understand what reacting is to this, so that like people understand that it's not like actually a good reaction. But like I like how it documents it's documented like my progress in like healing too, because like this will be in March. I'll be 2 years streaming anniversary, right? Just put 5 models up and double the audio. Totally won't be a mess to watch. Actually, I can do that by like bringing up my stream, like opening it in the background. I've accidentally done that before, opening my stream in the background to see if you guys could hear me and then not muting it. So it was just that. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, so like if you go back to like my first stuff, like I talk so slow. I can't brain for shit in those ones. So I like comparatively, like it's like a documentation of my progress of getting better, as well health-wise, as well as a documentation in my progress of learning how to strem. How do strem work? And I think that's pretty great. Also, I know that the thumbnail says like reaction stream whip. That's mostly because I didn't know what the fuck I was reacting to. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I like just having that because like sometimes maybe I'll do more of these where it's just like things that I'm being recommended, but I'll like put like reacting things that were recommended to me. If it's not something specific, because I don't always want to make a thumbnail. I don't always want to do that. That's the one thing I like better about Twitch than YouTube, is that you gotta make a thumbnail every time. And I'm like, I'm low. Okay, anyways, I should stop talking forever. There we go. That's one thing, actually, as well, that I've gotten way better at, is talking forever to chat. Have you seen Gooseworks other cartoons yet? No, I have not. Oh, I had that on the list too. I had fucking let me just put the doll stare every time. This one? It was... There's Vita Carnus. There's the Liam Vicker. Sorry, I just burped. Fuck. Ones too? You know what? We'll see how my brain does. Also, this first video. So, it has been recommended by Voidbee. And the thing is I just opened it and put it on the screen because it seemed like a good one to start with. It's an hour long. Okay, so we are going to start by reacting to, today remember I make these into like YouTube videos to put on my little YouTube reaction channel that I haven't actually gotten all to editing yet. So like I'll start each with a little, today we're going to react to, just so you're not surprised by that. But, this is from, I put it in the description. Oh my god. Okay, let me just, I'm gonna make it not full screen. Valefisk. I don't know if that's how you pronounce their YouTube name, but okay. So today, we are going to be reacting to I Made a Board Game to Torture People by Valefisk. This was recommended to me by Queen Bee in our Discord. And we're gonna start reacting in 3, 2, 1.
Well, you are now. Everyone goes back to
I don't know what to
start.
expect.
All future speech of yours must be sung to the tune of "God Save the Queen." Go back one space. Now, I'm not a cool man.
Touch grass. Hey, I think this game is ableist. I can't go outside and touch grass.
I enjoy this.
There are no grass.
Making YouTube videos
it's all
was
snow.
My passion, but no, turns out it was creating torture devices. This is not the first time I've put some effort into torturing my friends, but this time is a bit different.
It's always worth it to put effort into
Tabletop Simulator before,
torturing your friend.
Especially if you saw us playing Insane Monopoly a couple of months ago. As the name implies, it lets you play
the
pretty
controls
much any
in
board
there
game you could
really
imagine
fuck with my
online.
brain.
And this made me realize, what was stopping me from making my own? The inspiration came when we were browsing the Steam Workshop for a new game to play and came across something called Impossible
Time,
Game.
money, and
It's essentially
motivation.
just a joke where a lot of the spaces make you go back to the start or do something stupid. But
Nah.
I saw something in this. I saw potential. We played a few games of it, but they only lasted about 45 minutes, not nearly long enough for delirium and insanity to truly set in. I wanted to make something far more annoying and far longer.
Okay, but I'll be honest though, games that take more than 45 minutes, like board games, I cannot. Like, I hate Monopoly. My attention span just goes, and you have to like wait for everyone's turn, and then like 15 minutes later, it's your turn, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? I guess I'll just, I don't know, roll some dice, do some things. I wasn't thinking of anything, because it took 15 minutes to get back here, and I watched 8 TikToks. I don't know what's going on, but anyways... Hello, Smile. I don't think I'll be around for an hour. That's okay. For more than an hour, Luaxerk Beats. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but Luaxerk. Whenever I see your name, my brain says it's Lualex. There is no extra L, but Lualex. Yep, that's your name now. Max players for Monopoly should be like 2 or 3. Otherwise, it takes too long for your turn. Yeah. Oh, I love Mario Party though, because like the mini games are like, yeah, the things. Yeah. Rolex Beats. Yeah. Lualex. Looks. Dyslexia. Kids' attention spans these days could not handle Monopoly. Okay, I'm not even part of that generation of like the 2-second attention span, and I can't handle Monopoly, okay? I need to... I think it's just boring. Like, my brain needs to be thinking of things. Like, it doesn't matter if it takes a long time to get to my turn, if I'm, like, thinking of the things. But, like, that's the same problem I have with D&D is if there's too many people and they're making fucking, like, they're going off on, like, 15-minute tangents each. They're like, yes, I go into the stable. I steal the horse. I do this. I do that. And now, like 15 minutes later, I've met up with everybody else and we can go on our way. It's like, I hate you. I hate you and I don't want to play D&D with you. Board games do cause wars. Okay. Okay, Lorelex, if I react to the one you recommended, it'll be up on the reaction channel even if you miss the stream. So, yeah! Yeah, D&D with 3 to 4 people. Yeah, I think the best D&D game I ever had was, autistic people's worst enemy is ADHD. Oh. I think the best one that I had was like 6 people, but I've never played with less than 6 people. And to be fair, I've only done like 2 campaigns because I started later in life because I got hit with like, you know, the satanic panic, like the D&D satanic panic. So I was like, I grew up thinking that if you played D&D, you were going to be possessed by demons and go to hell. So I played my first game later in life, and I was super duper scared to do so and super duper timid about it. Like, I thought that I was going to hell for playing D&D. Like, not even gonna lie. But it was the most fun campaign ever. And I wish that I wasn't so afraid that I was going to hell so I could have actually enjoyed it more. But anyways. The D&D cult. Yeah. No, there's a lot of things I wasn't allowed to do. I wasn't allowed to wear peace signs. Yeah. Anyways. Back to the reaction. That'll all be edited out on the channel. Ha ha ha. Yeah, now I get to double react to things. That's okay. I get to put something in the background. Paradox question? Quiz show? I'm very interested in what the Paradox quiz show is. Humiliation and pain. So either way, you have to go through humiliation or pain. This seems pain, money, pain, money, pain. I don't know. This seems great. Yep. I don't know. I have no clue what this is going to be, just that it's going to be painful. And it looks like it was made in MS Paint, and you know what? It fits the vibe. It fits the vibe. Thank you, Smile, for 20 memberships. I appreciate it so much. There's a My Little Pony parody video about the satanic panic. It's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna continue reacting while you guys are being gifted memberships so that, you know, I can actually stop going on this tangent and get through.
And so, I present to you Valefisk's amazing board game. Now, the best part
It's
about
a
this is that
Who-Man!
you don't actually need to sit there while I
Was it
explain
dead?
the rules for 20 minutes, because I
Yay!
didn't tell any of the players the rules either. I gathered together a whopping 10 people to play this game, and I told them
Ooh.
absolutely nothing. The plan was actually to just have them roll the dice and play the game, and when anything came up, I explained how it would work. That means I also have a good explanation for all of the mechanics, like what cards you draw and what extra boards you go to, just embedded in the video by default. So I'll leave the rules out
Go
of the
back to
intro
the
and
start
you
for
can
more
pick them up as we
pain.
go. All you might want to know is pretty obvious.
Oh, he's got
Your
a lamp.
goal
He's
is
not
to get
dead.
to the end. You roll the dice and you move your piece in the direction of the arrows. Simple enough. I should mention, though, that 3 of these 10 players did participate in a test beta game, because, as I suspected, the game was very unbalanced and actually impossible to complete. Thankfully, that one test run allowed me to refine this into a playable experience. This did mean a few people knew what was in store, but
Impossible
they didn't bother
game.
warning anyone else anyway. I should
Oh, no, of
also,
course
as
not. That would ruin
always,
the fun.
warn you about microphone quality, which will become pretty apparent at times. It's actually not anywhere near as bad as it usually is, given given that there's like a dozen people in this call. But occasionally those people who live down a well and are using an antique radio as a mic on Discord will seep through. With that, however, I think we're pretty much good to go.
It's
Let's
so
get this
funny.
circus started. Yes, but we're actually forcing maybe to play because she's hungover. That's the point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Someone's hungover. This is gonna be even better. Oh, okay, something that's interesting is so like as a voice actor, I'm mostly in voice actor discords, and a lot of people in those discords, I don't really go into public ones so much anymore. But I'm sorry, I'm drinking, I have root beer beside me for a little bit of extra energy, so I keep burping. Oops. So most of the people it's a body. He's walking around. He's got like lungs or abs. Like I like how part of the board game is like kind of almost like an tonical. What the fuck is my model doing? The part of the map is kind of like an anatomical thing, like in the chest area. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, he looks like he has iron abs. Exactly. There's another man right here. There's a man and then there's another man. And then there's the windows. The windows symbol. You win. Oh, that's so funny. But anyways, so most of the time I'm in Discords with people who have like professional microphones and professional level audio quality, right? So every once in a while, when I go into like a Discord and people don't, I'm like, I can't understand you. Why isn't your audio pristine and clear? Why aren't you in your vocal booth? So yeah, that's a little interesting tidbit.
The entire point of the video is to make maybe do things while hungover. That's the point. That's why we're doing it today.
Shall we begin?
Perfect.
Yeah, listen the fuck up. All right.
Great
sit
plan.
down. You may notice there is absolutely nothing on this board other than the board itself. There's no cards. There's no pieces. There's nothing at all. This is because I have everything saved as an object that I can drag into the game. And as we go, I'm going to introduce mechanics as things happen. So.
All right.
First, we're gonna need to pick.
Buckle up for
a
wild
piece for you.
ride.
So let me just
Blurred
drag
for
those in.
spoilers.
Oh, Candy,
Nice.
Candy, spawn in the piece you used yesterday for me. There's Candy. There he is.
Can we put the top hat on the
Cockroach?
cockroach?
Just levitating above it.
Look,
Please.
it's the Spiffing Brit.
Yeah.
Wait.
There he is.
Here
In
you
the
go.
flesh,
Inspiring.
or the
Beautiful.
exoskeleton, I guess. I'm gonna spawn in. We're gonna just go in order from top, which means
What
Team
the
On
fuck
goes
was
first.
that audio? This guy
So,
has a
there
mic.
you go.
Why did it happen to him?
So you have two paths to pick. It's up to you.
Pain.
You'd like pain.
This
All
is
right,
the
time to
path
bring
from
in the
Hollow
pain
Knight.
cards.
I've never
now
played
we
Hollow
go.
Knight. I need
Let's
to.
see.
I wonder if I'm
shame.
like.
Well, that's introducing a
well enough
mechanic we
to.
haven't gotten to yet, which is the Gregor Samsa buck.
I hate this.
What's
Right,
a
well, we haven't done that
Gregor?
yet, so you're lucky. You get away with
Gregor
it.
Sam's
no.
a
Oh no.
Oh, dear chamber. That is very unfortunate.
Oh, no.
Shut up.
No, they're putting him on the spot.
Is Valefisk.
Send him back.
Yeah,
No,
send
back-
him back.
start-
Send
back-
him
send him
back.
back.
Isn't he
all
just
over.
at the start,
know
so
what?
he can't
I'll
even
have
send
some
him
time.
back? What?
Let's pull this card off and see what you get.
Goodness.
Oh, we got to
Whoa.
introduce the character wheel. All right,
Character
listen.
wheel.
I
Cool.
have a wheel
Oh.
of funny characters. If you have to spin the character wheel, you then have to, until your status is changed, impersonate the character.
Oh my.
No.
Also, before we also have a new thing from the beta testers. Your character.
I like how
your
Obama was on
token
that
is going to
wheel.
be replaced with one of these.
Obama isn't real. Obama's just a character.
Oh my god, no.
You will be impersonating one of these funny characters.
Oh,
for the
Shrek!
rest of the time.
Why is Buko and one in there?
Why is
What is? He's right there.
I don't
next
know.
to Tom Scott and Joe Biden. Oh,
A lot of
very
these.
unfortunate, Candy. You've rolled Yoda.
Why is Charles de Gaulle here?
What do you mean?
Who
He's a
speaks
funny-
French?
Charles de Gaulle's a funny character.
Charles de Gaulle on
Right,
baseline.
Charles de Gaulle, right in between General Grievous and Patrick Bateman.
Oh boy.
He
Click
could
and
do
drag.
this.
I think I'm a
Click
little
and
too
drag,
young to
and
know
then
all
press
these
R.
characters
Oh,
still.
yeah, now we get the accent wheel as well. Now, no, here's the thing we decided was that character wheel and accent wheel supplant each other. So if you have to spin either of them after already having one, your new one replaces it, because we discovered it is basically impossible to impersonate people while also doing an accent.
Yeah,
You can't,
no.
yeah, you basically just can't speak. Oh, congratulations,
No, no, no.
Teddy. You'll now be
Very
speaking in
good.
a funny German accent.
Game works.
What?
That's not a German accent.
That was a German.
Perfect German.
I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? Pain it is.
Pain.
I'm scared.
Oh,
Wait.
unlucky. Unlucky,
Oh,
baby.
it's a
It's
clown
time to go
board?
to the clown board. You're going to the clown board until
Oh,
you
what's
can
the
get
clown
to
board?
the escape circle. When you get to the escape circle on the clown board, you get to go back to the start of the actual board. Let me just pull in the clown board for us.
Oh.
There it is.
This is beautiful.
Denmark. Denmark is the clown board. Yeah, back when I was on Twitch, I had toggles and you could do accents and stuff, and switching between them, it was so difficult. And editing, guys, editing the reaction streams from back then is so annoying because I just switch accents or like ways of speaking, but back then I didn't understand like reaction video, like how you do that stuff right. And oh my gosh, so instead of like pausing it for the 5 minutes where I had to do the stupid voices, I would just continue on. So like I was editing one the other day and just editing out the things. I'm like, I'm reacting to it while singing, and then I'm reacting to it while having a Russian accent or whatever the fuck. And it was like, oh my gosh, if I just edit, there's no cohesion. Like the people who just watch the YouTube video are not gonna know why I'm switching between ways of speaking. Like I had like an ASMR one, so I'm like, I am now reacting in this voice. And then I'd freaking go like Disney princess. You miss Sing Song Doll where I would sing like a Disney princess as I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and it was really funny when it happened when I was playing horror games or just frustrated. But you sounded like Charlie in Husband Hotel now. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, so editing it though, oh, Dolly Doll, you're well. Oh my gosh, it's too late, Mom. I don't have my voice warmed up for that. You're well. Great, this is what happens when I stream. You're welcome, Biohazard Studios. Definitely ask you to voice some characters someday if you're interested by then. Maybe I do a lot of voice acting. Actually, voice acting is what funds my my medical bills. I'm able to pay for them with my voice acting money. But yeah. Doll, we don't have points anymore. You're free. I'm free! Yeah, but anyways, what I was saying, so like the people who weren't there during the Twitch days or don't know this, they have no context for why I'm just switching around so much during my reactions. I also had a thing called kazoo time. Do I have my kazoo in here? I don't think I have any kazoos in here. Okay, 1 second. I have to go get a kazoo. I have to. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I bought. we had a Russian plus kazoo moment once? Probably. I don't remember that well because like my memory is shit because of my brain injury. But anyway, so I had Kazoo Time, which was I bought a 24 pack of kazoos because Kazoo Time got redeemed so much that I was like breaking kazoos because like I would like so I bite down on the top of it so that I just talk with a kazoo in my mouth, and I was thinking of you guys know the game Don't Scream, where you have to like walk around like for time to go past and it's just jump scares and you can't like peek your mic or whatever. I was thinking of playing that, but with the kazoo in my mouth the whole time because the kazoo just peeks on its own. And I think it would, oh my god! I was Alistair, you're right! Oh my gosh! This is how you do IRL Alistair impression. You don't even need sound effects, you just need a kazoo. So yeah, I would also do that during the reaction streams. It's like, but I was saying relevant things, so I'm like, Thank you. Yeah, I bought a 24 pack of kazoos because I kept breaking them. But anyways, how do I recommend a video? You can go into my Discord and put it into the reaction streams. That doesn't mean it'll be done today. This one was recommended to me in March, but also I had a thing where I was like not sure about like copyright stuff because like my first thing, like I have to go and talk to a bunch of people because like my number one thing is being a voice actor, right? That's my main source of income, and I don't want to react to something that'll get me blacklisted, which is why it took me so long to do the Amazing Digital Circus and like murder drones and stuff because I wasn't sure about all of that. But like basically from what I've understood of what more experienced people have told me is basically if it's on YouTube, it's basically free game. So like I won't be reacting to like the Has Been Hotel on Amazon because that'll get me in trouble. Anything that I have to like censor or whatever too is just like why would anybody want to watch this like a censored screen? So I'd rather just stick to YouTube, kind of play it safe. You can recommend a thing here. I'll just have to write it on like my notepad. Let's see. Oh yeah, I also had a Megalovania, a Megalovania redeem. So anytime, and Hell of a Boss. Yeah, I can do Hell of a Boss since it's on YouTube. It takes me getting to it because my brain. It doesn't do the thing. Anyways, so I had a Megalovania thing too, where anytime someone would redeem it, I had to stop and go. Like do the whole thing. Yeah. So bring these back. I'm on YouTube. They don't have these, and it interrupts and derails the entire stream. That's why I had to take them away, is they would derail entire reactions. Oh, you put King of Fighters retrospective by Thorgy's Arcade. Okay, so now another meme we have is me writing down on my clipboard. Okay, we're already derailed. I know. And it makes it even harder for me to edit shit. And I mean, the people who are like regulars here who enjoy my personality and stuff, they like the derailing. But like the new friends, they don't really as much. So I like to try and keep it at a balanced. Oh, Janus, thank you for the tip. I really appreciate it. I need to write this down. Where, King of Fighters retrospective by Thorgy's Arcade. Thank you. I really appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. I found the video we were watching in the React suggestions. Yep. Well, that's because I didn't know when people started reacting stuff, I didn't know what I could and couldn't do. So now I'm just gonna like go through my backlog and do the things that I can, the things that I'm interested in, the things that are relevant. And thank you. I guess I'll have to bring back the kazoo a little bit because I still have, so I bought 24, like I didn't buy a 24 pack, I bought 2 12 packs because of the rate I was going through them. I still haven't opened like one of the 12 packs. I think I have like 18 kazoos, so I better use them, right? Right. This one's yellow. I have a yellow one. Wait. Wait, I can do it like this. Inspector Gadget. Wait, is it woo or is it which one? Which one? I need to remember. Inspector Gadget. Very good. Very good. I think the kazoo gives me too much power. I need to put it down. The second one, yeah, I think it's the Inspector Gadget. Like the it's hard to get the timing right. Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget, go! Go, Gadget, go! Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. I have too much fun with this, bros. Like, I've completely derailed. Very good. Let me just put this to the... where do I want to put this? Like, the thing about the kazoo, too, is, like, I always don't know where to put it because I'm like, what if my saliva gets on a thing and, like, it gets moldy or whatever? I put it here. I put it here for now. This is very good. You have a pretty good singing voice. Thank you very much. I mean, that wasn't, like, singing. That was kind of meme singing, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you for the encore. Encore for kazoo performance. Great. Ah. Now I have kazoo music on the brain. I'm thinking of like the Timmy trumpet. What? How does that even go again? The Timmy trumpet. I'll do it when I remember it, if I remember it. Kazoo is important. It is. It is a large part of my livelihood. All right.
Now, I also have to explain, you see this squiggly line?
Oh,
here?
yeah, we're at the clown
squiggly
board.
Line
I got
is
so derailed, I
only
forgot
a way
where I
you can
was.
go if you land on the square. Keep going round and round until you can land on start. Then you can either pick to keep following that, or you can go that way.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Are there
words-
multiple clown ports?
Yes. In other words, you're
Yes.
going round and round in circles until you land on start again. It's time for you to get your first Gregor Samsa buck. Let me just pull.
Don't kazoo emote when? I don't know, when somebody makes it. Somebody made, I think it was Galaxia Gaming made the taking notes emote, but I don't... What were we watching? I made a board game to torture people. That's what we were watching. Clown board, choices. All right, let's
those
see.
in.
Oh, Gregor Samsa
It's a Gregor
Ooh,
Samsa
There
buck.
it is.
Signed by Kafka himself.
I like the fact that this note
Kafka?
isn't legal tender.
Or CapCut?
All that's
I
public
didn't-
and
I
private.
put into that.
Yeah, Candy made this. You'll notice
It's supposed
he
to
actually
be a
sent me an
reaction
updated version
stream,
with the
but-
correct apostrophe on that text. I also forget who's the other guy, the treasurer of the.
It's supposed to be a reaction stream, but I, for some reason, keep getting derailed. You guys keep derailing me too. Maybe I'm just not good at reaction streams. Maybe I just like talking to chat. Maybe I'm better at, I think they're called Zatsudans, which is just where you talk to chat. But like, I'm trying to do reaction streams to get a reaction channel to get more, What was it? Because reaction channels do better. So then I can get a little bit more cash to invest back into the business. Because right now, pretty much everything goes towards medical bills. And I have like an account where I'm saving stuff for VTubing stuff. But things happen and then that gets used up. Like, remember when my bed was moldy? I had like money there for VTubing stuff, but that had to go to the bed. It's like life. Like you have a savings account. You put a bunch of stuff in your savings account. You're like, wow, I can go on vacation or something. And then a flood comes and turns over your car, and then you need to buy a new car. That's how it goes. Yep.
The United States, what signature was that again?
Gaddafi.
I don't know
it's
anything
Gaddafi.
about
Oh,
it.
yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, there's a roach on the money.
I forgot Gaddafi.
It's
roach money.
I
love
am
roach
on
money.
pain. I'm in pain.
All right, you
We
need to
are
make a
paying.
defense for anarcho-primitivism now, and if you don't defend it well enough,
What's
you're gonna have to start.
My main defense
anarcho-primitivism?
is I fucking hate money. I hate legal tender. Can we just like go back to bananas and rocks?
He wants Bloons Tower Defense 6 in real life.
I wouldn't touch that.
We're gonna go for pain. Fuck it.
Touch the roach money?
Oh, that's really unfortunate to get that against Petajo. You have to play bullet chess against Teddy.
What's bullet
That's play
chess?
against me.
Oh no, Chambers.
need to be
Chambers in last.
educated.
He's on the clown board. Yeah,
I think if Pedro somehow loses, he will be sent to
Oh.
the clown board.
that's true.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Anti-industry. Okay. Lodo, what's wrong? Oh. I also don't understand chess. I've
I
tried
like
to
the
learn
silence.
it multiple
It's pretty
times.
good.
But I don't understand the
we're watching.
strategy at all.
I'm just moving my horse around.
FPS chess? What? It's a paying board game. It's a torture game.
This is a
What?
very level game, as you can see.
I don't even know what's happening. My IQ is too low for this.
Real surprise there that the person rated 1800 rapid won against an anonymous player.
Yeah, same,
so if
Shelby.
You win, you move
I just
back a
know
space.
how to move the
Unfortunate.
pieces, but I
Back to
also confuse them by how they look. I only can remember what the pawn, the knight, and the king and queen look like. The bishop and the other one, so the one that goes diagonal and the one that goes up and down, I always confuse them. Where the pieces actually shoot each other. No strategy, only violence. Now that sounds like my kind of chess.
Unlucky. Unlucky.
Promote me, you can. Spawn banana, I will.
Spawn banana, I will. Where's your
Shut up,
banana?
Yoda. Go back to the swamp, you fucking crap.
Yeah, the rook and
Swamp
the
gremlin.
bishop.
Oh, you're on the clown board. I forgot. Those are all direct quotes from the Bokoen 1 page on the Yogscast wiki.
5.
Oh, except that one.
Wait, what
that
does
one's
it do though? What does it mean though?
nothing.
Oh.
You were simply going around in circles until you get to leave.
Actually, no, you just timed it.
Oh,
10
you just
minutes,
go in
and
circles
fail.
until you can. Well, then why would you want to go past?
Okay,
Oh,
anything
boy.
for the one. I do suck.
my policies. I can allow
Lots of
slavery.
You're on redacted. Oh, okay. Now it's time to explain one of my favorite types of cards.
The
here.
context
Do-
didn't
draw a
give me
card model
context.
and,
I
flip
didn't
it
even
over to us.
understand the context.
No.
Nope. One
Oh
card.
my god.
You're not gonna know what that means,
Yeah.
right?
The knight
Now,
takes
I'm not
L's.
a
That's
cruel
how I
man,
remember how
and
he moves
I'm going
too.
to actually give you the ability to find the answer for this. We're gonna drag this over here. This armpit here is the
What's
redacted card play field here.
QQA176?
I'm not a cruel man. I'm going to give you 60 seconds on this timer here to find.
60?
Yep,
Not
60
yet.
seconds to find the answer to this question. Now, and again, I'm going to provide you with the.
I don't
ability
even
to find
understand the
answer.
question. How are you
answer
supposed
is
to find the
in one of
answer?
these.
Oh,
One of these redacted CIA documents has the answer to your question, and you have 60 seconds to find the answer to your question. Go.
You have 30 seconds.
You have 30 seconds to
Yeah.
find the answer.
Crumpling Napoleonic empire. See the
Oh,
movie
I'm so
Sweden.
sorry,
Oh,
Nala,
I
but
can't
you
bel-
are out of time.
Aw.
I'm afraid you go back one.
Only
Back
one?
spaces.
Only one.
this
Yeah.
board game
I
is
know,
you don't
pain.
get money.
Like
You don't
I'm
get money.
You
just
don't get money.
watching it and I'm in
Should
pain because
clarify,
I
some
don't
of these PDFs are
understand.
like 200 pages long.
Oh my fucking
What?
god.
So these are the PDFs you guys were talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you
personally, I'm a
do
big
this?
fan of Conplan 8888
Yeah, Complan 888 is actually quite great.
or the man.
You're
as
right.
it's
Though
known,
defusing
the
a bomb
SCP.
would be
I
easier.
would say, Sam, a good start would have been to look for the document
Yeah.
titled CIA-BIGB6622.
No.
Nice, playing on hardcore difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not allowed to even look at the
Culture
question.
nightmare.
Oh,
There we
out
go.
of time.
Lost.
Afraid
No,
you go
he
back to
wasn't
space.
lying.
Sorry.
He's He did make a board game that tortures
Soul,
people.
time for an
Not even
accent
just the
check.
people who
Gonna
are
have to go back in
playing.
space.
It's torturing
What's
us
Soul's
too.
Oh, please don't land on. Oh, it's German again.
This is the worst.
Man,
The
I don't
worst.
even know how to do a
It's
German
worse.
accent, so if I got that, I'd be like,
amazing.
Teddy has like a lab coat and an eye patch, and he's making some death ray in a lab somewhere.
Ik ben een turn.
5. 1, 2, 3.
good
for
thing the
Kane.
guy who
Pain.
rolled
Oh,
German
God.
knows how to do a
Oh,
German
pain.
accent.
Roll a d20 and move back that many
This
spaces.
guy just has
Oh my god!
his friends like in the corner, like they're playing games. Like, why would? It's so scuff. Just speak of medic from TF2. Isn't Mercy like also German? What's with the medics and being German in video games?
13.
Oh, that is so much pain to have to go through again.
Spain
No.
Satsupini.
Mercy is French. Oh, okay. Thought she was German. I don't know. You are not a crook.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Sam. Oh, poor Sam.
Oh, Nine.
You lose.
From now on, Sam, you roll with a d20, and if you roll 1 through a 9, you get to go forward. 10 to 20, you go backwards.
Oh my god! And then what? And then afterwards you roll with the d6.
No, this is permanent. Did Maybe go?
Oh.
Yeah, ein.
The
1.
fucking
pain
the
card.
German is spreading. I swear.
Get up, Jen. You said
You're hungover as well.
Oh my gosh.
Same.
It's not even
cannot
allowing
do
them to
one
go
push-up.
forward.
on a-
Well, if you fail, you go
This
back.
game is
Sorry.
ableist. I can't do it.
We need to hear real physical effort
Disabled
over the
people
microphone.
who can't do push-ups.
If you'd like, you can skip. It. You can skip. You can simply fail and go back to start.
Do it needs to be continuous because then I know I'll fail.
Yes.
I'll try, I guess.
Isn't she also like tipsy? This is so mean.
I don't hear anything.
Where's the effort? In it?
I relate to her
2.
pain. Yeah, where's the accessibility settings in this
Pitbull.
game? I'd immediately fail. I'd be stuck at the start. I'd just be waiting.
Back to start.
Dang,
Unlucky.
I'd be waiting for
Good effort,
someone to
maybe, but I'm
win
afraid
because
you
I
failed.
wouldn't be
It's
able
fine.
to. I'd just be stuck in this
Doesn't sound
carousel of pain until
I
someone
know,
else
I'm
won to get
shut
me
up.
out of
I'm
it.
now going to explain how the merchant works. So, with your money, you can
Oh,
buy
merchant.
these things.
Oh, people have
Now
finally
just
gotten to the
press,
merchant. They've finally gotten to
press
the
Q and
knee.
E to see it.
It's
properly.
yeah, it's inscription.
Yes, it is inscription.
Oh
Hey!
my god, I feel pukey now.
Oh, I swear, if my board game has actually made someone physically sick, I'll be so happy.
Only $10 to force
This
somebody
guy's
to
so
go back
mean.
to start.
Now, the only other thing I need to make note of is
Win
the
automatically
start
for
actually is
$100.
also a merchant as well. If you get sent back to start and you have money, you can buy something from the merchant.
The
This could
start,
be very
buy it
useful
from
for
else.
someone who say has been doing
This
an
guy
accent
is
or a
evil.
character for like an hour and a half and really want to get rid of it.
true.
Or like Sam, who currently is stuck rolling with a d20. All right, virtual, now you can roll. Unlucky, man.
Are you pulling out a fucking like sheet for him to use?
No, he can go to the IMDb page himself and find the
I mean,
quotes list.
you could just
Oh my
say
God.
I have a bad feeling about this throughout the whole game.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't get cocky, kid.
Oh, crap, kid, 1 in a million. Dang.
That's amazing.
Oh no, the worst fate of all.
Oh no.
Oh, too bad
Wait, Neil, if you already
the drunk
subscribed,
girl
you have to
didn't get one of
unsubscribe.
these
No, you have
easy
to
ones.
PayPal
She
me
got
$10
push-ups.
directly into my bank account. Yoda, is that the merchant? Wait, isn't Candy the one with a shit ton of money? He has $6.
First off,
Some of these are
More
fun,
Yoda.
and some of these are pain, but it's
Theoretically.
mostly pain.
all right. If I were to send Chamber back for 6 paces,
Yes, he would go back to the clown board if you sent him backwards.
I'll ever give you a chance. Okay, tell us a joke.
I don't care.
That's so
I don't care if I'm staying on the clown board because none of these bad things will happen to me. I'll just keep going round and round and we'll go.
waste your entire
This guy
afternoon.
sounds Canadian.
Oh, are you gonna spend your 5, Candy?
I'm thinking.
Think faster.
It's a bit difficult for me.
I'd just like to say it's been an hour and no one has actually exited the start yet.
You know what? I'll keep my money.
They played
Alright,
for an hour and they're still at the start.
Oh,
I'd have
it's time
fallen
for the
asleep.
Paradox Quiz
Yes.
Show, Pedijo.
I love it, crucial.
I'd have
Oh, it's
pretended my
time for the
computer
Paradox
crashed to get out of
Quiz
this.
Show.
Oh
God,
boy.
it feels so wrong to not be speaking like Yoda now.
Now you have to tell
Oh,
me what
boy.
silhouette that is of, and then what game it's from.
That's the United Kingdom from Hearts of Iron 4.
No, I'm sorry. That is the United Kingdom from Hearts of Iron 1. I'm afraid you go back a space.
Unfortunate.
And you don't get to use
You
the
were
merchant
so
either. It's just like old
close.
times.
I
It's just
looked
like old
at it
times.
and I was
really
like,
is
it
just
looks
old
like a
times.
witch
beautiful.
riding a balloon.
Oh,
I
you are
would've
no
gotten
longer
very
German,
wrong.
Soul. You are something worse. Oh no!
All right.
It landed on Shrek. It landed on Shrek.
Of all the ones they have, it
Shrek.
landed on
What are you
Shrek. That's
doing
amazing.
in my swamp?
Oh
Get
my
out
God.
of me,
Baby,
swamp!
It's baby's turn. Are you alive still, or did you die? No, you're alive. Sick.
Donkey!
Okay. Well, don't worry. You get to go to the safe zone now.
Yes.
Oh my
Teddy.
god.
So defeated. Wait
Ah.
a second. You're taking a painkiller. But hold on. Is that a performance enhancing drug?
Oh, those aren't banned. Those aren't banned. Oh, Teddy, you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma. You die, lose all negative effects, and go back to start.
No, I don't get to talk about German anymore.
What's
You may not- you were literally in first place as well.
No, Doll X Shrek is not confirmed.
I hate it.
All
No.
future speech of yours must be sung to the tune
I
of God
just-
Save the Queen. Go back one space.
Back to the start.
Yes, God
Wait,
save
that's it, doesn't it?
God save our
And unfortunately,
I'll go back to
there's some irony in making a Scot do that.
Why do I have to do this? I don't want to do it. Please, no.
More.
More.
Novel to you.
Okay, I'm spinning.
No smile!
Unlucky novel.
Just go back to start. How does that
go.
anyone get through
Back
this?
to go.
We've been at it for over an hour. There's so
Hello,
many people at
Smiley
the
as
start.
well.
The smiley face.
It should just say troll.
Exactly.
1, 2,
Go back to
3,
start.
4. You're either here or here.
I'd rage.
Choose one, Pedijo.
Alright, let's go with the pain.
I'd have rage quit an hour ago.
Rigged. It's rigged. Back to go. A blessing and a curse. What was that? 4.
go
You go
forward,
forward.
four.
Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on this pain. You now have to speak like a caveman.
Oh, this
Yeah,
one.
That's a
Everything
good
does
one.
that.
I like that one.
Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Yeah. We haven't even landed on the other. There's still a full card deck missing.
What is it? The Christian one? I'm not sure.
Yeah. No one's landed on Christ
Oh, I
yet.
had this one before.
Actually, I think he went.
Is that
no,
what
no,
it
no,
actually
no.
is?
Oh, Paradox Quiz Show. You get to do the
I
Paradox
love the
Quiz
Pirates
Show.
Quiz Show.
Oh, name that DLC, a classic category. This one adds a domestic and economic overhaul. It changed the game's feel, and it was met with mixed reviews.
Wealth of Nations for you.
Wealth of Nations. So he has answered Wealth of Nations for EU4. Let me just quickly check here. Now, I'm afraid this was actually the New Deal brought in by FDR to the United States.
No.
Excuse me?
Wrong DLC. Sorry.
I was gonna be like, I don't know enough about DLC to answer that.
Some
And
billions.
there's about the United States. I don't know about
A
United
quick
States.
question from me.
This is Spanish guy. How's he supposed to know?
Or if I only say one word to say,
So it has to be to the tune. Has to be like one of the notes, I guess.
okay.
Oh,
My
They're not being
country
six
is
Where am I?
of the Austria Hungary.
And then we don't.
wait, is that part of
We
it?
do the rest of it. I forgot he's using the
I
tongue.
only
Not always the
had to sing
caveman.
it like
Oh, you
twice
have to
in
move back
school, so I
17
don't know.
squares. Start moving then. 17.
We only
I wanna
sang
watch all
God
of it.
Save the Queen
1,
on
2,
Remembrance Day.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think that would straight up
10.
just put him back at the start.
No, you don't go that way. 11, 12, 13,
I
14,
think it's here.
15, 16, 17. There.
I think it's one of the.
And then
Going
return to
back
start.
17
Or be on the
spaces.
pain. It's your choice. There you go. You're gonna have 60 seconds to find the answer to.
That's like
what
basically
cover
going
of the
back to the
product is
start.
used in mil-C-744072C. And to clarify, mil-7-440722C is the military manual for the cooking of brownies.
Department of Defense.
Sorry, the Department of Defense manual for cooking brownies.
Has anyone actually managed to do this
Yes.
in the test game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so
only
sorry. So
Bell.
if you go back to the first page of this article, you will see it says at the top there, this is a cocklet covered brownie.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's the
Why
answer
does
would be
it say
cocklet.
cocklet?
I don't
I thought it-
know. The
thought it was-
Department of Defense doesn't hire people who can spell, I guess. I don't
Oh well,
know.
I guess I go back one
That's
space.
you know it's legitimate.
Oh,
Where does
it's
guy
time.
find these documents?
It's time to bring in clown board number
Why
2.
do they exist?
I should clarify for anyone who hasn't seen the crypt video that the last torture video I made was a lot like this one, except instead of a board game, I made a full video game. It was a horror game entirely designed just to gaslight and annoy the player. As you could guess, it was called
Oh.
Crypt, and this extra board is based on that. The Crypt board has some interesting rules that will only be revealed. Teddy knows what they are, because he has suffered in the past. But for everyone else, you will find out what the Crypt board does once Teddy gets to the inner
Just
ring.
pain.
Oh, it's time to play musical chairs. Now, I could do this correctly,
Identify it.
but instead I'm going to
Okay.
play it through my phone, through my microphone, because I think it's funny.
It is humorous.
Stop it.
No.
Stop. Kurt, mute him. Mute him right now. Mute him right now.
But Bill,
There we
what kind
go.
of music is it gonna be? Is it your weirdest music or?
It's the Paradox quiz show, so it'll be from a Paradox game.
Oh, I see.
I just want to say, pausing so it's easier to edit this out. But no, I do not know how to sing Snake Eater. I don't know that song. Oh boy. Yeah.
I know this one.
Oh, I know this one very well.
Travel the New World.
That one
Okay,
sounded
you are just making
interesting.
it. I'm
If I
afraid
could
not. That was
still play my
the
violin
song
better.
Kings in the North, which is from
I'd like to
Valefisk's
play it.
Paradox Quiz Show, episode 1.
Oh yeah, who were the contestants?
What?
Bocoen and ISP. I was there.
Oh, that was a great episode.
I was there.
Okay, so it's
Internet trouble.
I'm just gonna pause to let you guys know this. I don't know really anything about Metal Gear other than that you can hide from anything and everything by going into a cardboard box. I don't know how, but I'm pretty much completely blind on Metal Gear, which is one of the reasons why I wanna play it on stream one time. The ladder scene hasn't changed ladders forever in gaming. What? I don't know anything. I don't have any context. Metal Gear is pretty solid. I know there's a Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. I'll enjoy them when I'm playing. Yeah, I would have stopped playing forever ago. We're only 22 minutes into this video. What is this?
Hold on. Vale.
No, this is pod race.
Oh, I forgot. He's been talking in Star Wars quotes the entire fucking game. Pain.
Oh,
oh yeah.
I
how many hours has he been talking in Star Wars?
Worst thing is to get an accent and then get off the
Even
clipboard.
worse. Now you have to do Star Wars quotes while in character.
Oh God.
But I hope you get
Just hope
Yoda.
that you get Yoda.
It's gonna later. You have to do Star Wars quotes in Shrek.
There's quite a few Star Wars characters.
Yeah, like Shrek. He's from Star Wars.
You got Yoda, Glup Shido, Palpatine, Charles de Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle.
Famous.
Oh
Yeah, he was in the
my
Rebels.
God.
Yeah, he was in the Resistance with General
See
Solo.
you later.
Who's this?
That's Christopher Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Oh, very unfortunate T-Mod to get such an obscure little movie. Oh,
Fuck is the fugitive?
Uh-oh.
I have no clue.
it's my favorite
Google it.
Harrison Ford film. What do you mean?
I do not know what fugitive is either.
Oh.
Every flip is equal to
I'm
one.
so sorry, Candy. You will now be rolling with a coin from this moment forward.
What if it lands on the side?
Also 1. It says every flip is equal to 1, so no matter what he does, he only moves 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just sorry.
That's so mean.
$1 to get rid
Oh.
of the pain and suffering I'm
Okay, no
enduring.
longer have
You
to.
you no longer have to use the D20 either. Good for you. I can't wait for the for now. Back to caveman speak you go, I guess.
Fuck.
Someone just rolled Mel Gibson from Braveheart.
Fuck.
Gibberish.
You just have to do a bad Scottish accent.
Just a wee bit Scottish, I know, yeah.
Oh,
Some of them are
unfortunate.
cool.
So
Like,
now,
some of these are
in
fine,
addition
but
to only
others are just
speaking in
pain.
Star Wars quotes while Shrek, you need to end every sentence with a car noise. Play 2488. Your turn is skipped until
That's
you reach
too many things. I
2048.
would forget.
Yeah, that's right, Richard. I don't care.
Does he have to, like,
I
stream?
am playing this in the Steam web app thing.
It's boosters. It's novels.
Vroom, vroom.
Novel roll the dice.
Wait.
No, we better
I
roll well.
am rolling.
We have one
No,
guy
we
singing
roll
The
well.
Fugitive. We have another guy singing God Save the Queen.
Like an
We
engine
have,
with, like, water in it.
Mel Gibson. and then that thing, whatever that is. Soul has landed on the last cards. Because of course, this
I
is a
just spit
Christian board
everywhere.
game. So it's time to introduce the last
I
set
am
of
speed.
cards. The Now I have to say this is easily the most obscure question on the whole thing, but we did do this yesterday, and I don't think I told you the answer.
Yes, we did do this yesterday.
You
and
did not.
You did not tell me.
Arrest us.
I think I did this yesterday, and he did not tell me the answer.
It's
Small
true, it's
true.
stone.
Then.
Yeah, I remember this. We
Cooking
had this
pot
exact
on her head.
conversation.
So she was
Oh, it's Churchill, right?
Churchill.
I'm
Mary Queen
sorry.
of
I didn't
Scots,
mean
that's
for
what
it to be
you're
that
saying?
loud.
No, I'm afraid this is Margaret of Beverley. We only know about her because her brother Thomas was a monk in England, and he wrote a first-person poem describing her time on her journey as a pilgrim to Jerusalem. You would literally,
fuck
you would
do you
not know
get-
this unless you had read the account yourself.
How the fuck do you get hit by a millstone though?
I don't know,
Like-
catapult. Like that's just what happens in the poem. I don't know what to tell you. It's Teddy's turn. Oh, here we go. Now we
This
get to
guy
talk about
has
the
so
crit
much
board again.
random useless knowledge to
time,
be
what
able
do we
to
got?
first
Six.
create.
Oh,
this board
very good
game.
roll. Very good roll, Teddy. 1, 2,
Second of
3,
all,
4, 5, 6.
like,
Teddy
moderate it.
actually could get out of this. Now,
Please.
here's how the
Uh-oh.
crit board
No.
works. Teddy has, by getting to this ring, he has obtained the first key in the game of Crypt. This means that the Crypt monster has spawned,
Why?
and it's now going to also join you by chasing you around the board. Now, Novel, you have...
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
It is using a d6 right now as well. So as long as it rolls
Oh,
a 1,
Novel,
you
the
don't
top
die.
hat
What happens
guy
if
is
I
gonna...
die?
You go back to start. If you get to escape,
Oh.
you go back to where you were when you got sent to the crypt board. Whose turn is
No,
it right now?
it's
It is
so
Virtual's turn. Sorry,
mean.
it's Shrek. It's Star Wars Shrek's turn.
This is what happens when someone has way too much free time.
Speaking French.
Signal!
Oh yeah, you make a car noise. I forgot. I was like, what the fuck? Do you have money? You can get rid of everything. Oh, you don't. Unlucky. No money. Can't spend. You remain as Star Wars Shrek making car noises.
Oh my.
He wants
I have a bad feeling about.
No, 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 no,
Yarr.
You
no.
just draw. Go back to start.
We need to remove some of these. Go back
You
to
were in
start. There's way
seconds,
too
not
many.
anymore.
They killed my wife.
They killed my wife.
Oh, oh.
I'm gonna pay my one
I
buckarino to
too
send
hope I
Soul
never
back
reach
6
this level of
spaces.
free time.
I went and
1,
sold
2,
back to the
3,
beginning.
4, 5, 6. You're
Did
on
you
Paradox
kill
Quiz.
Lins too?
He's still
Huh?
in first.
Did you?
You guys sent him back 12 spaces collectively, and he's still
They're
in first.
still
I know,
on
but it was
the
worth it.
Now he's
leg.
only-
Congratulations, Novel. You now have to end every sentence with a nay.
There you go.
Failure to do so will result in a send back to start.
Copeland.
When Timon says Copeland, that's a quote from the movie because that's someone's last name.
No,
Someone just says
it is.
Copeland.
It is. All right, Candy gets to draw a pain card. I'm gonna say there are only 16 left before we reshuffle these, and I know one of them says send all back to start.
No, not
Go
a
ahead,
send
draw
all
one,
back to
Candy.
start. You can't.
Do I
Oh my
have
gosh.
to?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the slowest surgery ever. Your patient is bleeding out.
I mean, if it was today's population, it would be all of them.
Touched grass.
Is that supposed to be a nay novel?
Sorry, were you making a siren noise when the cops are chasing?
I don't
him
know
in
how
the
to make
fugitive?
horse
Was that-
sounds
that was
either.
Timon?
Either. 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 Yeah.
That's probably a quote.
That's true. Someone does say no in that movie. Yeah. So virtual gone. You have accent wheel. Okay, so no, you're no longer Shrek. Instead, you are.
Cockney.
No,
oh my
that's
God,
a
it's gonna.
character.
Oh no, West Country.
Azer.
You got to do a West Country.
I don't know why
It's the worst
that
accent
happened.
ever.
West
The
Country?
I don't understand how you do it.
Yeah, so now you're no longer. Now you are a West Country Star Wars quoting car. Can you roll, Chamber? Or are you dead? It's
so
going back down.
Great.
Still play it.
Every time he speaks, the ping goes up.
4, 8.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
You're an old man now, Novel.
Jesus Christ, please.
There he is. Is that the old man? Yeah, there he is. Maybe it's your go. Yes, I do suck lots of penis.
Fun fact about that. It was meant to be a war song. It was a song that they played as they marched into a war. Can you imagine, like, being a soldier just marching and just hearing... Yeah, that, like, it was meant to be like a morale boosting and just lower the morale of the enemy. So if you're just like, now we play it for clowns. Exactly. Imagine marching to clown music. Imagine marching in fear to clown music. Like, imagine you're a soldier on the other side, right? You're a soldier on the other side, just in dread. You're like, this is the day I die. Imagine we play that music every time Doll streams. You're so mean, Senegal! But, like, can you imagine going to Valhalla to the sound of... Like, the song of your death? The song that you died to has become clown music. You died! This is the last thing you hear before you die! Like, this'll be the day that I die. Yeah. The default dance on your corpse. Yeah, but with real people. The Valkyrie would be disappointed. I wouldn't. The Valkyries come in just like, bruh. I feel so bad to whoever died. And that was the last sound they heard. Bleeding out. While the stupid music that later becomes clown music. Can you imagine doing a victory march to that, though? Like, in the context we have today, if you were to do, like, a victory march to this, you're victory marching because you're a clown and it's a parade. And you're throwing candy at kids down the street. Like, bruh. History is so silly. Yeah, it is. Anyway. I can't tell if this says you have 42 colitis or you have scoliosis, and
Sorry, Marshall. Dementia,
You have scoliosis.
dementia and scoliosis is a deadly combination.
What does it do,
sorry.
though?
Oh god, my ass will get my
Shame. You don't forget to say
I
name
don't
all.
remember what Flight of the Valkyries is. So.
War Thunder.
All right,
War
now here's
Thunder.
the question, Novel. Do you have War Thunder installed right now?
No.
Prove it. Open your Steam.
That's a lie. That's
Stream-
a
stream
lie.
your
That's a
Steam.
lie. That's a lie.
Stream-
That's a
stream
lie.
right now.
Yo,
Prove it
that's
to
a-
us.
Wait.
Oh my gosh,
Give
he's
it up,
showing
Richard.
Discord everything.
I just want to money.
He does not
Give it up,
care.
Richard. I
Richard,
want
it's
to
over.
see you search on your bar for War Thunder as well. Make sure you don't have it installed on not Steam. I see something opening. We can't see what it is, but I know you just opened it.
Wait, let me show you.
What is... Oh.
Fuck off. Alright, I don't think he does. He's fine. We'll let you
I
through
do not
this, on
know
this
who
occasion.
Rikishi
Kenny's
is.
turn. Oh, Lucky, you are now book code 1. You love Hoi 4.
Anyone see the most recent post on r/Hoi4 encirclements? Holy shit, it was fucking amazing.
Reddit.
It's Cosme Pedijo's turn. There are 11 cards left. There are only 11 cards left before we reshuffle.
Everyone's...
Well,
Beck-
at least I get off.
No. You go back to the start of the clown board, so you get next turn to escape. These two guys go back to the start of the crypt board with the monster right behind them.
Oh, that's so mean.
Mavy's turn. Maybe actually gets out of clown board now. She gets to play the game.
Hell yeah! I'm scared actually. I don't.
Until you
I don't
land on the
wanna
con.
do
So
two.
1, and then you get to move 4 on the actual board. Swap places with the person in last.
Oh, this is
Wait,
taking
me?
so
That
long.
That means, yeah,
No,
one of
me-
the crypt board people. You go to the crypt board.
Take me.
Straight off the cloud board. Virtual's turn. Oh, good news. You're no longer doing Star Wars quotes. You can only do quotes from the famed Harrison Ford film Air Force One.
On.
Remember what you told me? Yeah, that's right, Richard. I don't care.
Chamber, have you finished 2048?
I have no.
20.
Would you like to spend $1? Yeah.
However, I have $1 to spend.
But you don't have to sing now.
Stop
I used to play
singing
2048 all the time. I had a
this
strategy.
Nah.
I gotta
pretty
say, the
much
Queen
always
really
win.
needs to upgrade her broadband from BT. And then Novel can go. So now Novel
How
is
much
an
is
old
left?
man, a horse, and also speaking in Lord of the Rings quotes.
There's
We love to see it.
20 minutes
At this
left.
point, can I just be fucking Gandalf, Nate?
You basically are. Like to say, we are
It's just
2 hours
Gandalf.
in, and everyone is at the start again.
Yeah, I just say,
Sam.
Oh
or,
my
Caveman,
gosh, I
make
would
a
not want
defense
to be
for
friends with this
libertarianism in
guy
gibberish.
after putting me through this. No. They're still in the leg. I don't know if they ever get out.
The most eloquent libertarian.
They ever get out of the leg? Can we see?
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Straight
I'll
out of
accept
four.
that.
Accept it, yeah,
That's the
accept
best. That's the best defense
They
I've
get-
ever heard. Soul's
Oh
turn.
my-
Cockney again. Everyone's just everyone is Cockney.
I love Cockney. I
You wolf
love
mate.
Cockney accent.
There's eight accents on here, and everyone gets Cockney except for Virtual, who's West
And the
Country.
fucking
No,
Germans
they do
too.
get
The
there.
Germans, yeah. Chamber, who currently has no negative effects for the first time.
They
in
do
at least
get
an
there.
hour.
No, my negative.
It just
effect is
takes a
my
little
internet.
while.
That's
This is like the
not a
guy
negative
pushing a
effect, it's
boulder
permanent
uphill.
debuff.
Yeah.
Filthy happiness.
Wait, that's Yoda.
You-
Void me, why did you recommend me to
Sam
react to
can tell.
this?
Just tell. Why don't you just tell the people
Why?
how you use your keyboard? No. You can speak. I want you to speak in English for this because it's the most humiliating thing I could think of.
For my shift,
Ah.
I use my thumb.
Yeah, play the
There's a
video.
video?
Play the video. Me in the edit of him using his thumb to use shift.
And also,
Oh,
I have
that,
yet to make
I can't do
accent or
that.
anything.
Yeah, you've
My
had, you've
hands
had to
are
do
too
absolutely
small to
nothing
do
other
that.
than do
I can't
I had
reach
to
over
do
like that.
push-ups.
Stop mothering her.
4. It'd be very funny if you land on this and it makes you do push-ups again.
I swear to God.
The title for this reaction video is gonna be she has to do 10 push-ups again! The truck girl has to do 10
cannot
push-ups again!
Scripted. Speak like caveman, Teddy.
Let's see, I made a board game to torture people. Title of this reaction video. I got tortured by I made a board game reacting to I made a game
Nay.
tortured game tortured people. Yes.
It's a fucking disaster.
I'm not doing 5. I'm
It
not
just keeps
doing
going.
push-ups.
Which
bro.
island is 8 miles southwest of Viborg and was leased by the Soviets in 1963?
So it would be
Why?
Finland.
Why are
Finland.
you
They
yelling
leased to
at me?
Finland.
That's your answer, is Finland?
Now I'm not very confident.
Logan says, I'm all for ending the vid prematurely. All in favor, say aye. Honestly, I'm in favor of that. I'm gonna put it on my notes though, that it's ended. We gotta finish the video or the board game wins? Okay, we'll see what you guys say. We'll see what you guys say. But if we end it early, I'm gonna be like reacting to I made a board game to torture people. Tortured me so much. I quit it early. 2 times speed? That's a really good idea. What would we watch next? We'll have to look. Logan, we're not going to get to your recommendation tonight. I don't think we can process that fast. Oh my gosh, should we see if it's just like a more torture? Let's see. Let's see how our brains numb.
That answer.
Well, I'm gonna ask if you read the question.
The 7-second meme.
Finland is island. Well, you are now. Everyone goes back to start.
Again? At least it wasn't too far.
No.
At least they have 3 decks that they can get to. Beep beep.
I completely forgot West Country Cars like Air Force One codes.
Do it for the content.
Unfortunate. Why did you just roll 2? Why'd you go round and not escape? You committed to the clown board. You committed. It's T-Mon's turn. You committed.
They clowned on the clown board. Not surprising.
Well, you see, young Skywalker, I have one Gregor Samsa buck in my possession. No, you guys don't know. This is really good. You've used up most of the go back to start cards in pain, which means someone might be able to eke through.
Yeah, we need to make a concerted effort to avoid the pain cards, otherwise we're never gonna be good.
In order to beat the game, you have to conspire against the game master. 2. Okay, that's a pain card. I like how anyone who rolls a low number is wasting precious pain cards. Unfortunate, Chamber. Very unfortunate. Go back with space, and you will be singing to the tune of God's Save the
What
Queen.
is going on? I put it in 2 times speed because
There is no right.
it's too. It hurts too much.
True.
I am suffering too much.
That's impossible.
2 clowns on the board now. 2 clowns on the board right now. Just wiped out.
2 clowns on the board right now.
First to be canonized, not by a local authority, but by the Pope himself.
Get down.
Richard.
Not Richard. Richard Kimball is not canonized.
I forgot that I don't know these kind of stuff.
If you get this question right, you go to heaven. If you get it wrong, you die.
Where's the heaven board?
Yeah, we'll reach the hidden board.
Maybe the game is stuck until you answer the question, whether you know it or not. I know you don't. No one in their right mind would know
My
the answer to this question.
noggin
That's
is
the whole point.
much same.
Steven,
Next stream is not necessarily a recommendation. All the time.
Oh, play bullet chest. Again, Pedro's got this twice. Scandinavian defense declined.
Yeah,
There's
the
a queen
bullet
immediately.
chest.
Wait, what? You're king. What the fuck's happening? You troll. He might end up getting checkmated himself here. Oh, he did! Maybe you just landed
Yeah,
on the
please
side.
checkmate. Okay, yeah, I'm
Star Wars
sorry.
quotes. You
Watching
have to
chess
speak,
is too boring for me.
All right, Payne, I hope this just says go back to start. Oh, you're a character now. For the first time in the entire game, you get to do a voice. It's gonna be someone you haven't heard of.
What
It's rated
character
over
do I
21.
get?
Paradox Quiz Show. Teddy's doing the Paradox Quiz Show. What is that? Silhouettes. What is that?
What is this chess speed run?
The Russian Empire.
It's because I can't.
No, very sorry. That's the Russian Provisional Government from Horde 4.
Oh, what? I don't start up the game at all.
Unfortunate, I guess. That sucks. Go back to space.
They killed my wife.
And you're gonna be a character. You're gonna have to sing to the tune of God Save the Queen while in character. Oh my god. I feel like this is actually targeted towards Chamber because he just rolled Churchill. That's very, very apt for you to be singing to the tune.
Oh
It's
no.
literally like it's on the line between the two of them. Sorry, Book 1 is your turn.
I love things.
I love tanks.
It's time to
Very
play musical
good.
chairs, Laurel.
What? This isn't fucking music. Can I mention the game at
That's
least?
it. Yeah, so what game was that?
Okay, that was March of the Eagles.
Sorry, that was the intro cinematic to Svea Reich. You go back.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's Book 1. Book 1, it's your turn.
My.
Oh, unfair.
Let me off this ride.
You know what? Maybe you should have to speak in German.
Yeah, actually, good point. Maybe you have to speak in German.
Okay, alles klar. Mein Auge.
Oh, she's German?
I know
What's
that
going on
one.
here?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so
God.
which
Oh, yeah.
country is and which game is this from?
Millennium Dawn mod.
You're very close. It's the United States from Google Maps. Go back a square.
The United States from Google Maps. I knew it was the United States. I didn't know where.
An Indian burial site.
He did miss the chance to roll everyone.
Yeah,
You're
it's a
right,
Scooby-Doo episode. It's
Shelby.
Scooby-Doo Basilica, yeah.
That would have been funny, but I would have been mad. At the same time.
the tough guy. He was great to pull. He went over to Russia. He was awesome. I like him a lot. We should be everyone's leader. I don't care what you say about inbreeding. It's a really good thing. It makes you smarter. See, if you marry your sister, then you are awesome. If you Swedish bloodline, trust me with this one. I love Swedish people. We all save mine.
Can I just be pointing out that Soul got to like here within like under an hour, and then we just
Yeah, you see what I mean when I say this might be luck-based? Candy.
That's me.
Character.
Ooh, I haven't been a character in a while. Who is it?
I really hope it's Jabba the Hutt.
Why are
I
there
really hope it's
two
Speedy.
legs? Nobody's on the other leg, are they?
Jabba the Hutt, and I have a recording of it. It's real. I actually did land on Jabba the Hutt. I'm not saying it. I'm just not rigged.
When I came home with a man in my house, I fought with this man. He had a mechanical arm. You fight this man. Fight.
No one has seen it. Anyone who hasn't seen The Fugitive, it sounds like insanity. So you go back to start then if you can't answer.
No.
I'm trying to
difference between
figure
a Scottish
out.
man and a bench?
I think the other leg is the bad
bench
end.
support a family of 4.
Yeah, that's good. Pedro's now a child. You have to do a high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
No. I said baby, not 4 player. There you go. Open paint. I want to see a solid mustard. You're drawing my country. Solid mustard. Yeah, wait.
What if they have to go down the other leg and then back up? No! What are they drawing?
There we go.
Hot dog?
Be advised, the
With
whichever
ketchup
one
and
returns to start
mustard?
card is still there.
No,
Back in the deck.
no.
So I would advise avoiding paint cards at all costs, but it's up to you.
I'm basing my exit over the video I sent him Boober.
Everyone goes back to start.
No, no.
This is hour 4. The game has just reset. However, all right, look. Because it is hour 4, I'm going to remove this card from circulation. This means the game will end. Yeah, because we're burning through paint cards too quickly. Team, put the fucking card down. It's Candy gone. We're waiting on Candy.
Oh, I didn't even.
How much is left of that? We're in 2 times speed.
Right. Pedro, you just rolled Charles de Gaulle.
Mail you like a kindergarten
Like
teacher.
10 minutes.
My
So
brain is
like
melting
5
from Candy's
minutes
speech.
on 2
I
times
just
speed.
Anything. I pray for something bigger than mine.
18. You're here.
You're trolling.
Where are you? Are you here?
Start the crypto. We all went back to start crypto. Yeah, so I
Yeah, and then you went all the way around. No.
No, please. No, that's not how it worked in the corn board.
Making it work this way. You have to go this way.
Please, nobody can go 18. Please.
You're here. Beg all you want. I am in control of your fate. It's Virtual's turn.
I will give you all the money I ever get. If you let me out of here. Please. Please. I will have
No.
no mind.
Come back to start.
Richard.
Go to clown board.
Huh?
Charles de Gaulle has been
I'm
sent to
gonna
clown board.
bonk Void for recommending this.
Avid Bocon 1 subscriber, Charles de Gaulle.
I'm not gonna lie, Charles de Gaulle is kind of sus. I think it's something.
Chamber.
You guys made faces in the chat.
Maybe needs to play a game of bullet chess against either.
I don't
Team Up
understand
or
what the
Team Up.
context of faces
The fear of
is.
loss is a path to the dark side.
Debatable.
They killed my
I
wife.
need to concentrate.
I'm afraid in your anger you killed her.
Dolly XC
Why did you
stopped
take it? Oh,
working.
now. No, you missed it! You missed it! You hung your queen.
The brain.
I'm so confused what's going on.
No. Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just my timer's not working.
You're right. It's like how I feel right now.
Tactical genius. Try and flag him maybe. Just move really fast. Not fast enough.
I don't think I'm the
Not nearly fast
target
enough.
audience of
Alright,
this
Chamber wins.
video.
Swap
I'm
places.
not gonna
You gotta go to the
lie.
crypto board for losing that.
What?
Yeah, Chamber was on the crypt board.
Oh, you swap places with the. Oh, it's so bad. Oh gosh.
Teddy is spinning the wheel. It's Joe Biden. Sam, just go. Play 2048. Your turn is skipped until you get it.
Sorry, I'm
What? I know, I'm losing as well, but we're so close. Chamber's going to win at this point. Unless Chamber plays a last play swap card, he's going to win.
Nano machine, son.
Joe Biden quote.
I'm going to
To inspection of foil in accordance with. Oh.
President Joe Biden
Yeah,
has
it's
personal
like
right to inspect your
focusing on the
aluminum foil.
clock.
As Joe Biden, don't fuck with this senator. You should try fighting for what you believe in.
I don't think there's a target audience. I
It
think
is now-
there's
it's hour
just
5.
a
Chamber's running
target.
halfway down the board.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
I don't think
I'm
you're
not
wrong,
done.
Delta God. I think you're
I keep
very
losing.
accurate in
It's
saying
okay.
that.
Joe
Try
Biden.
University of Texas. Could have gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy.
Free communism.
In the hands of the people, where every man is free. Bureaucrats. Fuck this 24-hour internet spew of trivia and some bullshit. Fuck American pride. Fuck the media. Fuck all of it. America's disease. Right into the core.
Tremendously against Joe Biden right there. He just go back.
This
He's
is
past the two
torture.
circular things.
Every man.
This board game is doing its job. It's
Go to
torturing
Joe Biden's
people and
incentive
it's
code one.
torturing us.
Excuse me,
It's
clown man.
torturing chat.
No.
It's torturing the people playing
He's
it.
through. He's made it through.
Someone pay Jamie to go back 6 spaces.
Please no. We're late.
Let's just have a look at where everybody else is on the board and see if anybody has a chance.
Pedisho's the closest, and he's at least a full leg and thigh away.
If I win, do I get the monetary compensation?
No.
No, Chamber.
You owe me money for playing my board game. You didn't pay for it.
Do you remember when I told you the tunnel?
I can't believe he's still fucking doing this. We're coming up at 6 hours of fucking fugitive quotes.
Richard, I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of the speech.
I forgot we've got 2 of
We
you.
have
I fucking give up on this piece
Please
of
give me
shit.
JFK.
Sam, stay in
we
here.
have
No,
like
I'm not
5
leaving. I'm
minutes
just not playing
left.
2048.
Okay, but
In
you
two
can't play
times
the game. You just have
speed.
to sit here now. I guess that means it goes
We
faster
can-
if you
your
just sit there.
I'm just reading the
mom.
chamber so I can
Why is
separate
your
my
mom in the
There.
corner over here?
Oh,
Oh, it's
Teddy.
gone now.
I will.
You're so close, but so far. Around
I
and
was-
around and around and around.
Someone's on the torso. You're right. Finally.
If you think this is play, if you think this is play, just
Finally.
keep sitting here and trying to keep the game going, and that's all you're doing. That's all you've done for 6 hours.
Cry about it, Neil. You made this.
I did.
Go plan,
Cry about
go
it.
plan.
No.
Go.
Chamber, our favorite friend, everyone's favorite. Chamber, roll the dice, please go forward, please go forward. Christ, you are on Christ.
Logan Davis,
You're ready
we've
for good
decided.
Catholicism. Which Pope skeleton was dressed up in papal attire and brought to trial when his successor posthumously accused him of being
We
unworthy?
can't let the game
Give it to this
win.
one.
I've mentioned
We
this
have
before.
to
Do you
make
remember his
it
name?
through.
John the 8th.
No, his name was Formosus.
Moses.
Yeah, very unique Pope name actually. Pedisha, you're doing Cockney again.
Cockney Joe.
Sam, there's a guy on the phone claiming to be Richard Kimball.
I don't even think
you.
I'm gonna
Let's
put
get a
this
tape.
one on
You know,
the
let's
reaction
never allow
channel,
any
not
customers
gonna
to
lie.
Sean,
You
you're
roll the dice, I
Richard.
will. You roll the dice, I will. 1, 2, 3. Your character now, Candy.
Oh, what character?
I'm rolling. The Viceroy Newt Gunray.
Are you mad?
I'm not going in there with 2 Jedi.
didn't
Chat,
kill my
chat voted on it, Logan. We can't let the board win.
Yes, it is.
Did you kill your wife?
We're almost done.
Who's that?
We're so
Hey,
close.
did you kill your wife yet? It's just the wife.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice, please. Richard, here's the part that gets interesting, right? Because
So
the ending of
close.
the game is different from how it used to be, because Jen sent me a funny idea where you get stuck in a loop until you land on one of those 3.
You need to do the instruction right, eh?
We should make it so that he lands on the pin card and it's the person in last place, and that means it's me and I go there.
No.
You can answer this. You can answer this correct. What new indulgence from 2013 can help you do less time in purgatory?
Oh, it's the fucking Twitter account.
True. Yeah, true. Go
Just
follow
ended.
Pope on Twitter, you spend less time in purgatory. That's
We're
what I was
almost
gonna say.
there.
Oh, I'm following him right now.
It's like
You know what? You know what? Let's just
Go
skip.
clown.
Let's skip to see who won.
It is. And then what game it's from?
It's France and Marches Eagles.
Oh, no, it's Grimace from Hearts of Iron 4.
It's Grimace.
There's still 3 people in the foot. If it ever 6 hours, there's still in the foot.
It's not, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry. What
Oh, no.
first, what country is it in the game is it from?
Oh, revolutionary France, Europa Universalis 4.
Yes, that's
True.
Oh, he did it. You saw through the lies. You saw through the lies. You won.
Flip it!
Did it?
Uh,
Oh, you won! Someone won! Oh my god, that was painful. I think that was painful for all of us. Okay, let me just go to... Imagine getting to the neck and everyone goes back to the start. That would be so bad. Okay. Dolly, we need a palate cleanser. We do. Okay. Let's see.
I was warned about this game.
Sup, morons?
Okay. This one, This one is only 10 minutes long. I'm not even sleepy anymore. Me neither. Okay.
I was warned about this game.
Sup, morons, my name's Windet, and...
Okay. How much does this have? Okay. Let's not do this one, actually. Let me look. The stare. Yeah, I'm in pain right now. Okay. We'll do the... Oh my gosh, more people added. Who? Yeah, brain reset needed. Like, since I started doing this, someone joined the Discord just to recommend something that is, like, the thumbnail is like women in their underwear. Why would you do this? No, I'm not reacting to that. What the fuck? I too need a factory reset. I think something, this is not to like diss on you guys, but I think something that some of you guys who are recommending me things do not understand, because looking through the things that have been recommended for me to react to, a lot of them are like super duper niche, or like niches that it's like you need to have like a very specific audience. How do you recommend? Well, it's in my Discord where you can do react streams, but if you type what you want me to react to, I will write it on my little board. But yeah, a lot of these niches aren't really related to VTubing or anime, and so, or like video games. So like, something that is related is the JaindenAnimations. I attempted my first Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I'm not exactly sure. What the fuck? I posted a thing. Oh, I posted a screenshot. Okay. They recommended a video about war. Yeah, King of Fighters is a video game. Yeah, but oh, okay. But it's still... Like, I'm not... Like, I don't know anything about King of Fighters, so for me to react to it, it's going to be just the same as the Lightero Dragon Ball Z thing. Jaiden's Nuzlocke. Okay, well, I guess I would explain what a Nuzlocke is to me. Like, don't worry, like, if I'm not gonna react to your thing, like, don't feel bad about it. It just might not be the best thing for me to react to. King of Fighters is a fighting game. If you don't know much about it, it ain't worth it. Yeah, like the thing about reaction content is you have to be invested in it for it to like actually, you know, be good. And so I don't know anything about King of Fighters. So for me to react to it isn't gonna be good content. It really isn't. Okay. I like Pokemon. Okay, then I'll do the Jaiden Nuzlocke. Actually, I really liked her video about, I watched her Genshin one. So if it's like that, then
Within
oh
the
my gosh,
Pokemon-
I just played it in Discord. Why can I just
Within the Pokemon community.
There we go. Let me just boom. We'll do that one. Boom. Edit. Putting fail in the description just to by JaindenAnimations. Oh, hi, Miss Spark. If you guys didn't know, Miss Spark is like my oldest, like the first person who found me on YouTube, basically. And they've been here for like 2 years. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they put up with me this long. Okay, let's go. Boom. There we go. Miss Spark is one of the MVPs, like one of the OGs. So is Deltagon. And so is Biohazard Studios. Those three are MVPs. But Miss Spark is the OG of the OGs. Like literally first person who watched me. You're just so funny to aw, thank you, Miss Spark. Well, Miss Spark found me when my illness was still worse, so I probably wasn't as funny before, but okay. So it's 17 minutes long. Oi. The Founding Watchers. Eee. All right. So, we're going to be reacting to I Attempted My First Pokemon Nuzlocke by JaindenAnimations. Now, I don't really know how Nuzlocks work, like, at all, so I guess I'm gonna learn. Let's go!
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes.
I would never do a
I decided
Nuzlocke.
to make a
I'd be
video on
too
my
sad.
first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him, and I name her Teriyaki, my first Pokemon. Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good job, Teriyaki. You're 2 for 2. Doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this. You know, I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude! So Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch, but whatever. Contain your murder a little bit, alright, guy? Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Talo in the grass. Aggressive and screams and hungry? Oh yeah, I know your name. In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello, Shroomish. I'm gonna name you Onion. I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch.
Why? For context, Jaiden's bird IRL is named Ari. Oh, that makes so much sense. Thank you. Man, Teriyaki is just on a murder rampage, though, man. Poor everything poor Zigzagoons. She can't catch them because they keep getting murdered. I should also make sure this isn't in 2 times speed. Okay, we're good? We're good, okay.
What's your problem with zigzagoons, dude? But it turned out alright because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym back.
Oh yeah, I was wondering, like, this is obviously a mushroom Pokemon, so I wonder why she named him Onion. I think, she's got teriyaki and onion. I think she likes savory over sweet for foods.
Badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico.
Pico!
Here's your dog. Also, you're coming with me.
Name
the
it
mayor
something to
thanks
do
me
with
by
mushrooms,
turning
'cause
me
it's a
into his
shroomish.
errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Stephen. Alright, what do we got?
Onion.
Ugh. Okay, chomps. After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer and easily earned MVP in that fight. Things were going well.
You're right, Shelby. Toad would have been such a great name for the shroom. Instead of Onion. Like, you have a fungi and you name it after a vegetable. Aren't they, like... They are different food species. They are at war. You cannot do this.
2 badges in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach.
Tentacle.
Squidward. And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed.
Oh.
Jaden, let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am. Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside. While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together with Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high. 3 gym badges in, and no
I love Onion!
main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Winstraight family's challenge of beating all their family members. I had Squiddard out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma. Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first. So I had to sacrifice Hush Child the Whismer, but honestly that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hush Child. You might be missed. While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big bird. Oh, look at you.
Ari,
we were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113. Oh, jeez. Alright, Barf, get in there with the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go?
I too argue about
They kept
water and
complaining,
rocks
and I had
sometimes.
to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard. I ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on. On the way down the volcano,
who cares about
I ran
honor
into
when
a
your
match
Pokemon
up.
can die?
Oh, hello there, Chad. What? You're a female? Did I stutter? We arrived in Lava Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop! But when it came time to battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her. Badge 4, under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into Madchoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble... Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage. I managed to squeak by with more double teams. Ari was barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade, which I thought he could take. Chad was able to finish off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt. I'm not crying. Someone's just chopping onions in here. But with every down, there's an up, and Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found a Magnemite. You wanna come with? Okay. We kept on our way, catching Spurky the Electrike, and while fighting some trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took a Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjask, and a misclick from me, which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo. No. Corn!
Corn!
Dude, Corn, I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is Squidward evolved while training, so that's neat. We arrived in Poultry City, and this was a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying-type gym, but Winona's Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon dances. I went to the grass to train up the team, and the worst happened. Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
Wait, no. Stop!
Corn! No!
Corn, no! Corn! You monster! How could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Corn sacrificed himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart, I brought Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite to the team,
Zip Zap
and
Zop.
realized how much more grinding I was gonna have to do. I had to fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You want to know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used
this is
15
5
times
years old
before it runs out.
video.
And I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it, meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Marill that were living in that lake. Winona led with Swellow, which Zip Zap Zop was able to take out. But she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared because I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird. So I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here for long, but your efforts will not be in vain.
Not Zip Zap!
Oh my god! Somehow Zip Zap Zop lived the earthquake on 2 HP like a mad lad. Corn must have been looking down on us for that one, because there was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. With that string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for Zip Zap Zop to predict another earthquake and started chipping away at the Altaria, which was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating. But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If that Altaria would have decided to attack at any point, she would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team. Thank you, Corn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us. From there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of her team. The 6th gym badge was ours. Outside the Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch. I tried to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin. We arrived in Lily Cove and I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chad punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard and killed it. We stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded.
What's with Jaiden's Pokemon and just, like, murdering the ones she's trying to catch? We got Ari. Ari has something against the Rizzes of the Moose, the Porcupines. And Chad just straight up murdered a whale. Why?
Loaded and almost killed Chad, which was uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them.
They don't she gonna lose a team member?
Any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should be okay. 42?
And what are their levels? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sin and Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really sucked. He put in so much work for the team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip Zap Zop. Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to finish off the duo, getting us our 7th gym badge.
This is a good story writing.
Alright, Spurky, you're up.
I'm still upset about Onion.
I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon population between Zip Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal, and went out to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
My Deanna. It doesn't go down?
This fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mightyena, but I resorted to Squidward when his Crobat came out, and luck wasn't on my side here, because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kinda based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one, and a high roll on the second, which was the death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. For Squidward. Ari came in and took out the Crobat, and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide. It was a tough battle, but we squeaked by. Barely. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up the team again. If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team and we got to work, eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader Wallace were there, saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked up to Groudon, and Master Balled him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box. While fighting Wallace, Spurky was able to take out his Love-Disc and Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team was perfect. And after obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four. We got through Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge.
Sometimes you just need to
Sydney
stop.
was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease. Phoebe wasn't difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacia was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie, and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know, because I have one. I brought out Chad, and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target, and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit, and Sin was killed. 2 great team members. Down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much weight, and Sin got us through some really tough battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member.
I think only
Drake.
Teriyaki
Drake's
and
got
Ari
a tough team. But we've got a Blubby,
I think they're the
and she
only
wanted
OGs
revenge
left.
for her fallen comrades. She ice beamed every single one of Drake's Pokemon. Just a straight-up massacre. And with that, it was on to the last battle.
Blubby's revenge.
Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible, and Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron, but then came his Metagross. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. I knew as Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradily, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets two-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last Surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed. Teriyaki, the Pokemon who's been with us from the start, who's seen her friends die in front of her, the OG, refused to let any more murder happen. Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop, Squidward, Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their zeros and ones won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it. We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors, but the whole team put in a lot of work to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
No! First, Onion, and then, okay, but Blubby literally, like, KO'd an entire team in revenge and then died in the next battle. And then the one who started it all ended it all. I will never do a Nuzlocke. I couldn't emotionally handle it. I couldn't. I can't. No, I will never do a Nuzlocke. It's too much for me. Never. I'm not actually crying, but I get really attached to my Pokemon and whatnot. But they're so fun! I've never completed a Nuzlocke. How about a 10K? No. I'm not doing it. I am not. I don't have the heart for it. Plus, then I'd have to go and get like a capture card thing to be able to stream it. I wonder how much time she spent doing that Nuzlocke for a 17-minute video. Like, first she had to do the Nuzlocke, then she had to, like, write the storyboard and animate it and all of that. That's a lot of work. Like, great job, JaindenAnimations. Great job pulling through on all of that. I couldn't. A friend lock would be better. I don't know what a friend lock is, I'll be honest. I think that the whole concept is stupid. I think that, like, people who, like, need, like, a better, more of a challenge, yeah, go for it. But, like, okay, I'm gonna... I do not like grinding, too much. So when I first played Pokemon, I accidentally, well, I didn't know what I was doing, so I just had my Blastoise delete everything, and then when I got to eventually to a place where, like, all of my Pokemon were level 20 except for my Blastoise, and so I had to go, like, on a grinding spree, and at that point I just deleted the game. I tried a Nuzlocke of Pokemon. My boy, baby boy Shinx, was the first casualty, and I was so upset I deleted my saved and returned the game to the store. Same, though. Same. It's a Nuzlocke, but you get a friend to control one Pokemon on your team each, giving them a voice and a personality? That's so cute! Just use rare candies. Okay. No, we're not gonna watch Thorgy because I don't know anything about that video game, so it's not gonna be a good reaction. The shame was powerful. Understandable, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's try. I already said no, Logan. If you keep asking, you're gonna be timed out. Ah! Yeah, I've never watched this. It got recommended. The Backrooms found footage. The reveal trailer for Arzit, the Jewel of Faramore. I have no clue what that is, but maybe. That's a maybe. Let me just put this in my description by Kane Pixels. This one was recommended to me by Galaxia Gaming. TCG, who also sponsors me. So if you want to buy like Pokemon cards or something, go do that on Galaxia Gaming. I gotta get back to Galaxia Gaming TCG. If you use code DOLL5, you get 5% off, and I get a little kickback from it. Yay! Shameless plug! If you're not careful and no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the back rooms where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet. The madness of mono yellow. I think it's a little late for lethal goonery now, huh? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. Well, we're getting through our list a little bit though, so it's gonna be good. We're good. I'm gonna take off right now. See ya later. Okay, Zimmy. Oh. I forgot to react to your thing. Right, quickly before you go, I will react to the literal 7-second clip. Aha! This. There we go. This is for you, amigo. Follow this pen with your eyes, Discord meme.
I want you to focus on the tip of this pen. So
yes.
Just follow it with your eyes, okay?
Ah. What? Why was there a Discord leaving sound?
I want you to focus on the tip of this pen. So just follow it with your eyes, okay?
Oh, okay. I was like, am I in a Discord call? What? I was so confused, not gonna lie. Someone put Niji-san. Oh, in the recommended? Yeah. Making a meme reaction stream wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe. It depends on the memes that I get sent. Honestly. This is actually gonna be number 4 now. 3. Boom. But yeah, like I follow VTuber stuff. Of course the Niji Sanji stuff is going to be there. It's a rite of passage for YouTubers. You're not wrong. I have recommended 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by Pikmin. I see. Boom. Okay. Pickle Lord of Ooga Booga. That sounds interesting. Okay. Writing it down. Pickle Lord of Ooga Booga by CJ Champ. There we go. Should play a horror game with the Pikmin in the background? No. Yeah, that's true. At one point, I did want to maybe join Niji Sanji or something because I thought, ooh, agency, cool. And then seeing all of this stuff, it's like, maybe not. Maybe a bad idea. Maybe that's a bad idea. I feel really bad for, I won't talk about this too much, but I feel really bad for the people who, like, just joined kind of thing, because, like, there's all this chaos and whatnot, and they've, like, just joined, and it's like, I think that there was some, like, after Luxium Wave debuted, like, the numbers started going down, right? So, I guess it might have used to be worth it to join Niji Sanji, because you'd get, like, 10K, not 10K, sorry, 100K subs, 100,000 subs, like, right away. But, like, the latest wave, they debuted in, like, October. Like, some of them had only just recently hit 100,000 subs. And proceeded to lose it because of the shit show going on right now. Right? So, like, I don't even think for all the rules you gotta follow and all of that, it's not even, you're not even really given the audience that you would have been given anymore. So yeah, I feel pretty bad for them. I hope they're doing okay. The drama last month allowed me to find out a YouTuber I really liked who deleted his channel a few years ago. Back was streaming for Niji this whole time. Weird mix of emotions there. Okay. This is a kind of weird it happened twice moment, but there were two people that I consistently kept up with and really liked. And then I had not watched them for a while. And so I went to find one of them. And I looked them up. And everything was gone. Everything was gone. And I was like, is this person dead? They didn't advertise them debuting at all. Yeah, that was a major problem. So I went and looked for this person that I liked watching. They were just gone off the face of the earth. I was like Googling them, like, did they die? Are they okay? Are they in the hospital? Did they quit? And then I found out that they were in Niji. And I was like, oh, I can keep watching them, but they won't recognize me anymore. Because I was like a viewer that they recognized at the time, but yeah, Pomu and Selene are were my two favorite Nijis. And they're both gone. Yeah. And then there was another time later, after I found out that the one guy that I watched a lot got into Niji, I went to their channel because they did content where it was in, I think it was English, French, and Japanese. And I was like, those are languages I want to know, because I used to be able to speak French well, and I wanted to learn Japanese so that I could maybe get into a corpo. And so I was planning on watching their VODs, and so I had a bunch of their VODs in like a watch list to like help me learn. And then suddenly they were all gone. All the VODs were gone, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where'd you go? I wanted to learn the why is your VODs gone? Educational content. No!" I found out they joined Niji too. I was like, I wanted to watch your vibes. And I think the saddest thing about the second one for me is that the old model suits them way better than the new one. Like the old model had like there was like a really good backstory and name and everything, and it was a fantastic model. I loved it. It was everything was so good and planned out, and then their identity in Niji was just like we threw shit at the wall, and this is what we came up with. It's like, everything was so good, everything. No. I've done blind reactions before, Logan Davis, but that's when, like, I didn't know exactly what I was doing, like, what makes a good reaction content and what doesn't. So that's why I'm not reacting to Thorgy's vid, because I'm not interested in Kings of Fighting. Like, fighting games are not my niche. If you put me into, if you tell me to play a fighting game, like it doesn't matter if it's Smash Brothers or Street Fighter or whatever, I just button mash. I cannot be bothered to learn combos or anything. That's why that's why when I play like Street Fighter 5, I think my favorite character's name's Vega or whatever. I like Cammy and Vega, if I'm remembering their names correctly. Vega, maybe. Because I can just button mash and like the Vega or whatever just flies across the screen. And if the other person doesn't know combos either, there's nothing they can do about it. That's, yeah. So no, fighting games, blah. I don't like them. Yeah, fighting games take a lot of brain power, and I don't have a brain, so, like, where am I gonna get that power from? Yeah, Shelby, at least you didn't get involved in the crossfire, LOL. Yeah, I think one thing to keep in mind, though, if you're watching VTubers and stuff when they're going off on, your, like you're watching them, I think something important to remember is like maybe not to bring that stuff up, because like the VTuber community and the voice acting community are pretty tightly knit. Like a lot of people know a lot of people, even me who's like kind of isolated from it all because I don't really talk to people as much anymore. I just kind of like to be in my own little bubble and not get involved very much. But like, even so, like, I have mutuals with people in Niji. That's all I'll say about that. But I have mutuals, and you know, they talk about stuff, and so just a note to like maybe like even someone as small as me. Like, everybody knows everybody to an extent. So, yeah. I'm not going to master break. Talking about terrifying things, the 5 scariest rituals of Creepypasta. Yes, we'll get to that. The number one reason why I love those streams was because instead of going live while I'm at work, she goes live when I'm supposed to. Yes, thank you, Miss Spark. But, like, remember to take care of yourself and go to sleep when you need to. Everybody needs to take care of themselves and everything like that. And yeah. Okay. Let us. This is like a 2-year-old video. I don't know how I've never watched it before. I think it's because when the Backrooms was, like, super popular and stuff, I just didn't get it. I was like, why is everybody afraid of yellow walls? I kind of like the color yellow. Why is the color yellow scaring everyone? What are the rules for recommending videos? You can just recommend them in the Discord, but they I don't get it now. There's a link to my Discord in the description, or you can just recommend it here and I'll write it on my checkboard, but like nothing that's gonna like nothing with like slurs or anything. Like the Light Arrow videos with the N word is a little bit different because they have like the pass, but not just stuff that's offensive. That's yeah, no. Anyways, Like, relatively clean, not like cancelable stuff, you know?
Sound. Camera.
Rolling.
All right.
Why is-
And action.
What? Is that like a monkey mask with like a weird beard?
All right, cut. Cut.
Hello.
That was good. That was good, guys. All right, that was good. I'm thinking we get a wide angle, and then we're done. Okay?
All right. Yeah. Cool. Like how much further? Like.
A little more. A little more.
That.
My backroom's thing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh. The heck? Yes, cinematography. When you don't
Hello?
have a good camera, so you just go blurry is the aesthetic.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey guys.
He fell out of reality.
What is this?
Looks like an underground parking lot or something. Underground abandoned something. Bro has 999 ping. Yep, you're not wrong.
Hello.
Oh, that scared me. Just
Someone
his.
there?
Woo! Someone there. I think you're alone, my dude. I don't think anybody else is in this yellow, in the yellow with you. Ooh, there's like a little gap. Ooh, you could get out if you were skinny enough, maybe. Oh no, that's more backrooms. Oh, okay. Eh? This place is just so empty. Oh, there's a little ladder, little vent thing. You gonna climb it? Climb the suspiciously placed ladder? I mean, everything else has been the same thus far, so you might as well do the thing that's different. Ooh, there's like pretty patterned wallpaper in here. Ooh, it's green now. It's not just yellow, it's green. Hello, green. Yes?
Can anybody hear me? Hello.
Hello. Ooh, the walls have like a honeycomb kind of wallpaper on them now. I like honeycomb. Honey, 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 honeycomb. Ooh, there's arrows. Someone has been here before. Thank you, arrow person. Let us follow the arrow. We are not the only person here. There are others. Oh, hello.
What the hell?
What is this? What does it say? It's too blurry. I can't read the graffiti. The eyes don't move. This guy sounds like my kazoo! I can do that too. I'm speaking his language! Booga booga, stop chasing! Oh, oh. Let's do this like civilized kazoo speakers. There are like mirrors or something here? Oh, did he just teleport? Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Let's jump. We cannot communicate. We shall jump. Very good. Did we take fall damage? Question mark? Ooh, there's stairs. And the walls are white instead of yellow. And there's blue light. I think we're safe, guys. I think we're safe. Oh. Broke his knees, but he'll be fine. Yeah. No, breaking your knees is better than, like, the monster stealing your kneecaps, right? At least you still have them, even if they're broken. Who is playing with the lights? This is a waste of electricity! Hello? Oh, we're in an apartment. What? This reminds me of someone's Minecraft base. They like had like an underground area with like this with grass and stuff for their villagers, but they were still prisoners. Hop in the garbage can! Trash man. Hear sounds? Go in the trash, trash man. Trash man. Or are you gonna like move it with like the rails like you do in video games to like jump on things? Oh boy.
What the f?
You see, I don't know
This
either.
isn't real. This isn't real.
Danger, keep out.
This
Okay.
isn't real.
I wonder how hungry this guy is. Oh my gosh, there's filing cabinets. I'd like snoop around in them and see if I could find like, some like super classified CIA documents about how this is where they were keeping monsters or whatever, and like see if there's like any cool info instead of just walking around aimlessly and draining my hunger bar. At least these doors have like the push thing so you know to push instead of pull. It's this again. Okay, just go back. No! Why would you? You were out of the yellow, and now you've gone back into the yellow. Why did you go back into the yellow without checking the filing cabinets for information? Eat the paper, right? If there's paper in the filing cabinets? Eat it. Nom nom nom. Sustenance. What's gonna happen now? We're turning in suspense. Okay. Infinity is a really scary concept. Ah! Oh! Just the zoom and the sound. It's like a jump scare. Blah! Okay, this one sounded like one of those like crying ghosts in video games. Oh? Hello? I don't think it has kneecaps. That's why it's trying to steal yours. Just keep going, my guy. Jump before he steals your kneecaps. Oh god! Oh! 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 Wait, why are we in the sky? Why are we skydiving? There was no splat sound effect. Why? Why no splat sound effect? There was an opportunity. Oh. Oh. There's more, but Life of a Giant, that legit scared me. He dropped the camera. Skydive! Yeah. I'm gonna go back and read some of the things, because I was... Only the camera fell though, oh no. All that kazoo was 70% of why I've stuck around for so long. I knew kazoo was a great entertainment strategy. I knew it! I'm a genius. Don't you know you might stay in the backrooms to turn one of them for 6 months? What? There's Minecraft music in the background? That's funny. People say the Backrooms doesn't need monsters because the concept of infinite rooms with no escape is already scary. Yeah, true. Cause like the thing is like I wouldn't wanna like starve or dehydrate to death. Like if there's a monster in there, I'm letting it murder me because that's like a faster death. The original Backrooms post was about the insanity of infinite rooms, and the monster was just the insanity. Ah. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole series since that video released. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna click on his channel. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's a lot. Okay. I guess I'll follow them, and I think I will do, Okay, I'll subscribe, and I'll write this down. Kane Pixels Backroom series. Yeah, not right now. We won't watch them, obviously, but okay. Or Kane. Yeah, if he's making an actual movie, by the way, about the Backrooms, or just like some other movie. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. We'll do, it's about the Backrooms. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, let's see, how long is the one that Luxerk, recommended?
Beyond.
18 minutes. Okay, we're going to end it with the 5 scariest rituals of creepypastas recommended by Luxerk.
Beyond.
Or wait. Who is this person? Did you make this, Luxerk? This video? Did, okay. You're doing a shameless self-promo, huh? The self-plug, no! Well, creepypastas are something I'm interested in. I wanted to maybe react to some of the SCP stuff because I don't really understand it. I don't really know a lot about SCPs, but like this is up my alley. And it's only 18 minutes long, so like, why not, right? Okay, let's go. If you put something in here, look, sir, if you put something in here that's gonna get me like in trouble, I will be so mad. But okay, let's react to the 5 scariest rituals of creepypastas made by our own Luxerk Beats. Let's go.
Beyond popular horror games, such as Ouija or Bloody Mary, they are macabre rituals often taken from
I
horror
have the sensor
stories,
cog already, yeah.
known as creepypastas. that have the purpose of playing
It
with
goes.
spirits or making us live paranormal experiences that it is guaranteed
Don't get me
will not
DMCA,
only
please.
leave us quite disturbed, but would also put us in supposedly dangerous situations.
Okay.
In this video, you
I
will
swear if
get
you
a
jump scare me.
compendium of the worst and
name
most
is Spike.
dangerous of these games.
The Ouija board.
Whatever you decide to do, be a simple witness or experience it yourself. I want to let you know that you are on your own.
I'm on my own.
These are the 5 scariest rituals of creepypastas.
Okay, 5.
Number 5. The game ranked number 5 is of Japanese origin
Okay.
and is real. Young people in that country were advised not to play it because the suicide of a teenager was once recorded because she did not like the prediction she received.
Oh?
In addition to the paranormal probabilities, it can be dangerous.
So this is like a fortune-telling one, kind of, then. She
It
didn't
must
like
be
her
at
prediction.
night, in a place almost alone. You should look for the entrance to an alley or a corner parallel to the main path and stand there. Next, take out a comb, which must be yours.
A comb? Okay.
Run your fingers over its teeth and repeat the following 3 times. Sujiura, Sujiura. Grant me a true answer. Then wait quietly until the stranger passes by.
Japanese
It can't be
horror is always
someone
like
you
really
know.
scary.
When the
This is some
stranger
Junji
approaches,
Ito
cover your
shit.
face with the book or magazine. And if you're with friends, they have to do the same.
Cover face, okay?
The person who wants to know its fate must ask the stranger, without letting its face be seen, to give it its fortune. If this person refuses, gives a negative answer, and leaves, you can try again with the next person.
Nah, I'm not trying that. I can read my own
The
fortune.
origin of
I
this
don't need
game
a
is
stranger.
based on the fact that in several cultures, it is believed that the devil walks through road junctions at night, disguised as a human form. Therefore,
Why would you?
the person who gives you your fortune could be a spirit or none other than Lucifer.
Okay, but why would you ask the devil for a fortune? He's not gonna be like, yes, you will have good fortune. He's the devil. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
This game is popular in Japan. Number 4.
Number 4.
From Korea, this game, it is curious. But it has the number 4 because it can be way scarier. The intention is for the elevator to take you.
Oh,
and
it's
I
an
quote,
elevator game. I
"to
hate
a
the elevator
different
games.
world." Those who say they have played
why doesn't Satan-
successfully report that the elevator
You're right, Dark Cloud. Why doesn't Satan have anything better to do than just walk around the dark street at night, giving teenagers fortunes? That's a really good question.
doors opened to endless hallways with strange
Yeah,
lights
no,
in the distance,
hate elevators.
or to an alternative version of
I
the
get
same
sick on
building,
elevators.
but completely dark,
I've
and
gotten
with
stuck in an
strange
elevator
sounds
for
suddenly
like 2 hours
approaching in the distance. One even reported that his video camera and cell phone did not work in that place, and absolutely everyone advises against exploring these alternative realities. You need to be in a building with 10 or more floors.
Well, I don't like tall
If
buildings
you are
either.
going to play it, it is important that you write down the following instructions.
I'm not writing
Take
it down.
the elevator on the
I'm not
first
doing it.
floor. press the button for the 4th floor. Once you are there, descend to the 2nd floor. When you get there, press the button for the 6th floor.
There better not be people like doing this in
Getting there,
hospitals or whatever
go back
because like
to the
they
2nd
have
floor
shit to
again.
do.
When you are there,
Would
press
just be
the button
annoying.
for the 10th
Kids
floor.
were doing this. Takes forever.
When you are on the 10th floor, press the button for the 5th floor. At this point, press the button for the 1st floor. But if instead of going there, the elevator decides to take you to the 10th floor, that means that you have done everything right.
Yeah, some countries don't have a 13th floor on the elevator, and
When the doors to the
Japan,
10th floor
they sometimes
opens,
don't have a 4th floor.
you will be in the same building,
They just go 3, 5.
but in a completely different dimension.
4 is an unlucky number. 'Cause it's
Some
pronounced the
are
same way as
calm
Dort for
and
death.
dark. Others are identical, but with very notable differences. And others, you feel the latent danger in every fiber of the body.
Is this a
Whether
picture
you
from
decide to
PT?
explore or return immediately,
Silent Hill
keep
PT?
in mind that you must do so from the same elevator in which you started the game.
I'm not playing the game.
To return
Never.
home, repeat the exact same operation starting from the 1st floor. Only instead of going to the 10th floor, it would leave you on the 1st floor, ending the game.
Okay. Just don't play the game. Just don't do dumb shit. A lot of these like
Number 3.
I'm sorry, but a lot of these like rituals, like when I was a teenager, like my friend and I read up on some of them. We were never gonna do them, of course. We were just like intrigued. But a lot of these, like I don't understand why people do them. Like why would you do dumb shit like this? Like first of all, if it works, you're fucked. Second of all, if it doesn't work, you've just wasted a bunch of time. Third of all, if your parents catch you, they're gonna perform an exorcism on you. Like, bro. Why do people do dumb shit like this? I don't like to fit in. What clique, what school friend group is like, okay, to be our friend, you have to summon a demon. Like, who's doing that? Do I just not understand? Teenagers are like, what? Like, I understand, like, if you want an adrenaline rush, like, I understand, like, I don't know, doing dumb shit, like off, like, I don't know, not like even dumb shit, but I understand, like, going quadding or off-roading or partying or whatever. But performing rituals? I don't understand at all. I don't understand why you do that.
We return
Also,
to
who's
Japan,
making these rituals?
the country where this legend and the subsequent ritual originated. This is, by far, one of the scariest things you can do. This game is horribly suggestive, and therefore, if you fall easily into these things, doing so is highly inadvisable.
Yeah, no, not
It
gonna do it.
involves summoning a ghost that will follow you all day with the intention of trapping you. And your mission is to prevent that to happening. Before going to
Just
bed,
play a video game.
go
Just
to
play
the
a horror
bathroom,
game. You don't need a
fill
real
the tub
ghost
with
chasing
water,
you.
and turn off all the lights until it is completely dark. Get into the tub and sit in the middle, facing the faucets. Close your eyes and begin to clean yourself with the soap while reciting the following words.
So the ghost comes to you while you're naked?
Daruma-san stumbled. Daruma-san stumbled. Over and over again. If you have been successful,
Somewhat related, a fear I had when I was a kid was of ghosts walking in on me showering and stuff. I was like, but what if ghosts are real? And what if they're watching me shower? What if they're judging the way I use my loofah? So I would as a kid, I would say a prayer to keep ghosts out of my bathroom. I was like, Dear Lord, I pray that no ghosts or demons will be peeping Toms. Amen. Is essentially what I did. I was so scared of ghosts being peeping Toms. It's kind of hilarious. But please protect my bath from peeping ghosts. Amen. Like, unironically, I did that. But the thing is like when I had nightmares and stuff, I didn't really pray and stuff. Like, anybody who's been here a long time knows that I 1v1 my nightmares. Like, if I have a nightmare and I can't sleep, I just get really annoyed. I'm like, oh, I need to sleep. I'm so tired. Stop having nightmares. If someone's, like, murdering me in my dreams, I kind of get, like, lucid dreams, and then I just murder them. That's kind of how the dreams work. But when it comes to ghosts being peeping Toms, nah, I have to pray about that shit. I have to pray. When I was little, another thing I did is I heard that ghosts can't cross salt lines. So I put salt lines. I put a line of salt at, like, the bathtub. So that my thought process was, if I have a line of salt at the bathtub, the ghosts won't be able to open the curtains and peep on me, or get past the curtains and peep on me without my knowledge. And I also put, like, a salt line at the door of the bathroom. I also did that with holy water at one point. I had, like, holy water from a Catholic church. And I was like, I put, like, a drop of it in my bath every once in a while. I was like, if I bathe in this water contaminated by a drop of holy water, ghosts will fear me. I kid you not. I was very afraid of the paranormal as a child. And even up to, like, being a young teenager and whatnot. Just 1v1 the ghosts. I can't 1v1 them if I can't see them. That's why I took preventative measures, Shelby. Yep. But, like, that's why still to this day, though, like, I don't like ghost horror games. Like, I'm so happy that I wasn't really, like, a content creator when PT came out, because if I had to, like stream PT, it would have been horrible for me. I still hate ghost and demon stuff. I played the Mortuary Assistant. I beat it once, and never played it again. I hate looking at it in my Steam library list. Even looking at it, it gives me like a scared, like, eerie feeling. I hate it. I don't want to play Madison. I like the Amnesia the Bunker, though, because it's got a funny monster. It doesn't got like demons and shit. I don't like demons and shit because of my fears stemming from my childhood. Keep a loaded water gun with holy water by your bath. Very good. You see, the point of a bathtub, though, is to keep the water contained. If I have just a water gun of holy water, I am uncontaining the water. I'm just making a mess everywhere. No, you can't 1v1 with the ghosts with that attitude. Fatal Frame? I don't know much about Fatal Frame. I thought it was like a Japanese game and you take pictures. I've kind of wanted to play it, but, like, if it's, like, really, really scary, maybe not. I don't know. How do you feel about grays? I don't know what grays are, so I don't feel anything about them.
You should feel that there is a person behind you. She is standing in the tub. Do not open your eyes under any circumstances, no matter what you hear.
Oh, gray aliens. I feel nothing about
You're
those.
going to smell a very intense smell of putrefaction, and you will also feel that she is watching you.
Well, why would you do
But
this?
I insist, under no circumstances, you should panic. You have
Don't
to
panic.
ask out loud. Why did you die?
Sorry to pause again, but like if there's a putrid smell attacking my nose, I don't know if I'd survive it. Like I would just like freaking like I'd be like, oh, and like gag. I'd suffocate from the awful smell. I've smelled some awful things, and I just hate horrible smells.
In that
Yeah, Grace,
moment,
they're
you will hear something, which it is a representation of an accident. This specter belongs to a woman who
Oh,
tripped
hello.
and killed herself by crashing her face into the bathtub
That's a
faucets.
lie.
Finish your bath. Leave the bathroom. You can now open your eyes. Go to sleep and remember, as soon as you wake up, no matter how many hours you slept, the game will have begun.
The game will have
The
begun.
ghost is now following you. When you go out, to school or to work, try to not look directly at her. Instead, try to spot her out of the corner of your eye, or feel her horrendous, brooding.
I know this part of the video kind of passed, but like dying in the bathtub is like horrible. Like I've like when I was really sick, we were really scared of me like slipping and falling and stuff, so I had like stuff. But anyways, there was also a family friend we had who whose daughter had seizures and like had a helmet and everything, and she had a seizure in the tub and she died, right? So like I don't like this kind of thing. It's no wonder this lady like dying in the bathtub is genuinely a thing that's not all that uncommon. And it's really sad. Anyways,
Presence.
These
Even
rituals
though she
are really
is
creative.
very slow, you should never, ever, ever let her catch you. If you spot her very close, you should yell, "Tomare!" That in Japanese means stop. This is supposed to let you go away from her.
question. You have to say tomare, that means stop. But you ask her, how did you die in your language? That's just one thing that I'm confused about. Wait. So don't do any rituals that are not of your, don't do any rituals, period. But do not do any rituals that have ghosts that do not speak a language that you speak. Because if you have to tell them shit for the ritual, they won't understand you. It'll be like, stop! And it's like, the ghost is like, that's not the magic word. Sorry.
You should finish the game before midnight. For that, you have to wait until you feel her presence and yell, "Kita!" word that means that the bond has been severed. Needless to say, if you get careless and don't finish the game on time, the specter will be following you forever.
Oh, well that's...
If she catches you, no one knows what happens.
Wow! It's the Grudge Lady!
Number 2.
Number 2.
Every person who talks about this game strongly recommends never doing it. It is considered one of the most dangerous paranormal rituals that exist.
Tell me about it.
Some claim it
So that I
has
won't
the
do
power
it.
to drive people insane. Be that as it may, the preparations consist of doing the following. You have to write your full name with surnames and last names. on a piece of paper.
Do I have to give the ghost
Prick
my
your
social
finger
security number
with
too?
a needle, so a drop of blood falls on the paper. Let the blood dry so that it looks like a stain. Turn off all the lights and stand in front of the front door of your house. The door is supposed to be
Bye,
made of wood.
Deltagon. See you later. Thank you for being here.
Leave the paper in front of the door. Light a candle and place it on top of the paper. During the arrival of midnight, you must knock on the door 22 times. You must finish all this when the clock indicates that it is 12:01 a.m. Now open the door and blow out the candle. Close the door again and light the candle again. Having done all this, you will have invited the Midnight Man to your home.
Yes. Okay,
The
this is
game
one that I read about
as
as a
begun.
teenager.
Walk
My friend
around
wanted
your
to do
home
it,
in
and I was
complete
like, "Are you
darkness,
stupid?"
guided only by the light of the candle. The objective of the game is to avoid the Midnight Man from reaching you at all costs until it is 3:33 a.m. If the candle goes out, you only have 10 seconds to relight it, or else the specter's speed will increase enormously and will catch up with you.
Seems fun. No, this is
The
dumb.
candle
Don't
is
do it.
your only protection against him. If you reach a point where you cannot escape from it because its presence is very strong, you must put the candle on the ground and make a circle of salt around you. If this circle is broken, or if you get out of it, the Midnight Man will catch you, because it is waiting for you just outside the aforementioned circle. Remember, at 3:33 a.m., the game ends. Under no circumstances do you trust yourself even for a second before that deadline. Only
You don't
then
have salt to sugar cap.
you will
No,
be safe to go to sleep.
only salt. Like, if I was playing it though, like, you don't have your clock, right? You just have a candle.
Number
So I'd like literally
1.
wait till sunlight started coming in to
A
leave
game
my circle.
of Japanese origin.
Oh, I don't
This
like
is
that.
considered the most dangerous,
Correct.
disturbing, and terrifying game ever
Ooh.
taken from a creepypasta. It is incredibly suggestive, and the mere idea of playing it,
I don't like that the
it's
doll's
on your
staring at
nerves.
me. I don't like it.
And now
I'm doll, you're a doll. Stop
you will
staring at me,
see
doll.
why. Grab a doll.
Oh,
Use
Hi,
a knife
I'm
to
doll.
open it and remove all cotton or foam padding and
please do
replace it
not
with
remove my
rice.
cotton. Do not use me
Next,
for this ritual.
Cut your nails and place them inside the doll. That will create a link with you.
Do not place your nails inside of me.
Sew it back
I beg
with
of you.
scarlet thread. Fill your bathtub. Make sure the stopper is on
Do not
properly.
perform surgery on me.
In
I
the
beg of
water,
you.
Add a cup of salt. Once this is done,
Add a cup of salt.
to give more power to the doll you just created, you need to give it a name. Can be anything except yours.
The
When
doll
it
can't
is
be named
3
doll.
a.m., repeat the doll's name 3 times along with the phrase, "It is my turn." Now take it and leave it in the tub. Turn off all the lights in your house.
Just drown the doll. Just drown it.
You can have a very dim lightning source if you want. It can be your television, but muted. Whatever you decide to do, go back to the bathroom.
There's no way it's gonna be my
In the
television because
almost
then like a
total
demon's
darkness,
face is
barely
gonna pop
cut
up
it
and
by
jump
the
scare
light
me.
from the television. You have to say, "I found you." Follow it by its name and then stab it with the knife.
Why is this one so violent?
When you've done this,
Ah,
leave it in the
I
tub.
like it.
Stand up and say, "Now it is your turn." Run and hide in the best
Stab?
place you can. If you are perceptive, you will know exactly what you've just started.
Oh. Uh-oh. Chucky.
The doll will look for you to return the favor. Any strange noise you hear, any strange presence, any sound in the ground could be the doll looking for you.
This is doll abuse, you're right.
Hide very well, and remember that this one has a bond with you, so it won't take it long enough to find you.
Just take good care of your shit
You
and it
have to
won't
be in
gain
constant
sentience to kill
movement.
you.
You must do this game completely alone, or else you will put your family or friends in danger. To finish it, you must put a pinch of salt in your mouth, the same one you used for the tub, and say, "I win," 3 times. Obviously, for this, it is essential that the doll has not hurt you, since it will be a lie that you won. Once everything is over, you must dry the doll, burn it, and throw it away from your house. Some people who have played strongly recommend never playing it. If you ignore the warnings and decide to play it, again, you are on your own.
Yeah, no, don't. I'm not playing this game. Leave me out of it.
If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you.
Bruh.
Please subscribe. And if you already did, click the bell to keep you up to date.
Yeah.
Add me on my social media, following me on Instagram and Twitter. This was Hallow, and have a good night.
Hallelujah? More like hallelujah. 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 No, Shelby! No! Nuh-uh! Why are you so mean to me? Please, no murder. Oh my. No murder. I don't appreciate the murder. Did you do that on purpose, Luxic? Did you do that on purpose? The doll one last? Bruh! Defend the doll, yeah! So I'm there. Rubbed off on you, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, guys. I think we're done for tonight. I still have some voiceover work I have to do. Let's do, and we have more stuff in our reaction queue now. So thank you very much, everybody. We will see you later. Yes, go to sleep. You guys go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep after I finish my work. It's gonna be a great time, and we're not going to perform any weird rituals that might get us inexplicably murdered. Yay! It's just sleepy time now. Okay, good night, guys. Bye-bye.